and welcome everyone. It's that special time of the year. Yes, that's right. It's time again for the Comic Multiverse Christmas special. It's a big holiday hullabaloo, a big blowout, and I mean, really, who doesn't love a Christmas special, Matt? I know I'm a sucker for all the Christmas specials. In fact, before we started, I just rewatched the Patrick Stewart Christmas Carol again.
Oh, nice.
My favorite version. I know a lot of people like the George C. Scott version, but I like that one.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen that one in ages.
It may or may not be up on YouTube, is all I'm saying, in a form where people can see it. Again, it's an old TNT made-for-TV movie, so, like, no one's, like, making a Blu-ray version of it or nothing, but it's still a very good version.
No, that's good.
So I'm all about that. But yes, we're doing a Christmas special this year. It's a special extra episode you're getting on top of the Spider-Man No Way Home video we live streamed yesterday. I'm feeling nice and festive, and I'm feeling especially nice, Matt, because you're actually spearheading this initiative. This was all your idea, and I was super on board for it. So let the other people know what I already know.
Well, so it's Christmas. Everyone's given presents, all that sort of stuff. You often get a lot of presents from, your relatives, your family and stuff. Mm-hmm. And more often than not, especially like when I was a kid, there was always that relative who kind of knows you like action figures, stuff like that, but they're not sure what type. And so they go to the dollar store and they buy the action figure. And so this episode, we're going to be looking at bootleg action figures,
yes.
Superman action figures, Batman, Star Wars, all those sorts of action figures. On top of that as well, I've also got I've put a couple of ones in there that are actual licensed action figures, and it's that whole when merchandising goes insane sort of thing.
This is going to be good.
Sort of thing where, like, you'll get, you see them all the time in the shops where you have, like, a Spider-Man toy and it's got, like, 500 variants, He comes with a fucking chainsaw and, all that sort of shit.
Which is hilarious because we live in a day and age now where all the toys you and I grew up with in the early 90s are getting repackaged as part of, like, the Marvel Legends, vintage line.
Yep, I've got a couple of stuff from like when we were kids, all the stuff we'd see in shops and everything.
Man, I caught on to that too late that they were re-releasing, like, all the Power Rangers, but we're calling it the Lightning Collection. We're re-releasing all the Batman as a retro collection. Oh, yeah, we got all these, friggin' Marvel Legends Toy Biz figures you love so much. We're going to charge you an arm and a leg for it, and you can't find Spider-Man, but they're there. Also, hey, thank you, new follower, Cinema451. You picked an excellent time to join us.
Thank you.
So yeah, this is a great idea. This, hits right close to my heart as well, because I am also a big fan of shitty bootlegs and misinformed relatives and the gifts they give. So this is just beautiful. This is just everything. So hey, come join us, everyone, whether you're a fan of the show or if you've never watched it before. This might be a perfect time to start. I'm probably going to upload this episode Saturday. So, come hide from your family and relatives and come hang out with us.
Yeah, and if people like this, maybe that we can make this like a thing. Like, there's no shortage of bootlegs. I've got like a heap of images, and there was even more I could find. So,
Oh yeah.
Maybe we could do like bootleg like movies or something.
Yes. We wish you a bootleg Christmas.
All right. So I'll show you the first image. This is like one of the classic ones that I'm sure everyone has seen.
And I'm seeing these at the same time as you all are, chat. I'm actually watching the video feed, so when it comes up, I will be seeing it when you see it. So if I take a minute, that's why. Matt was very sure to make sure to keep the integrity of this bit, 100. Where it's like, no, Joel, we need your reaction at the same time as the chat's reaction. And I've not seen any of these, so this is going to be all new and all original and a whole new thing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. American Hero 4?
4,
what?
Yeah. Save the world.
Oh, Jesus. Where do we even start with this? This is like a clown car fire. I don't even know where to begin.
So who we got on the team? We've got Captain America with his signature black gloves, no shield.
Oh, yeah. No, not at all, because, that's not his. This isn't Captain America. This is Mr. USA.
We've got a very strange-looking Hulk, Meth Hulk.
Speedo Hulk. Remember when the Hulk wore a Speedo, everybody? I remember that. I do believe it was the Straczynski era. You know, he put him in one of those. What the fuck is wrong with Spider-Man's head?
It's like, yeah, he got crushed between the Hulk's thighs.
This is Spooderman. This isn't Spider-Man at all. This is the Spooderman.
This is the Spooderman.
Oh my god. And of course, Buzz Lightyear. You know, how many great Marvel runs did he have, Buzz Lightyear?
Oh, yeah. Many a Marvel run.
Do we know from what part of the world this is? Because I always like to know, like, in what crazy, like, former Eastern Bloc country they sell these and think they can get away with it.
Well, see, some of these things make it across to, like, America and, like, those sorts of things. So, like, yeah, I'm not really too sure.
Buzz doesn't have a helmet either, because I'm sure that's more expensive.
Oh, of course.
Iron Man looks not terrible because, let's face it, Iron Man has 100 different variations of the suit. I don't doubt he has a shitty suit like this somewhere deep in the closet. This is why Stan Lee kept having them change the suit every so often, because this is what Stan Lee saw when he looked at them. So these are all horrible, shameless ripoffs, but what I love is that the font is obviously Marvel font, and the, like, images we have on the box are images from stuff. Like, I know that Spider-Man image. I think that's from, like, Universal Studios. Obviously, that's just the Nolan Batman, who is not here amongst the American Hero 4.
Yeah, the hero logo has, like, has Spider-Man, Hulk, and a bunch of all these heroes on it that I have to imagine is probably from some licensed game or some pinball machine or something.
Yeah. Also, it's called American Hero 4 when there are very clearly 5 heroes in this box. Who's the odd man out? Is it Buzz? I'm gonna guess Buzz is the odd man out.
Yeah.
Buzz is the odd man out. So yeah, what rating would we give this? I would give this a 4 out of what? That's why I would give this. Like, this is pretty bad, but at least I can tell what everyone is supposed to be.
Wait till you see this next one. This next one is a set like this, and
I can't wait.
It's pretty bad.
All right, you started out strong on this one, Matt. Let's see what you got next here. As this cavalcade of fakes and phonies comes down the pipeline. Everyone in the chat, too, naming the stores they think this came from. Like, oh, yeah, Dollar Tree. Yep, that's the home for the knockoffs.
Yep.
Alliance of Good, a dollar store production. That's not a bad name, actually. Alliance of Good for, like, a multiversal version of the... Oh, my God. I just came up now. Carita Furaco? Am I reading that right?
And then behind it, I think it says Guerrera Civil, which I guess is Civil War.
I guess so. Also, who the fuck is the kid up there? Build a figure, Baf Sergey 4-pack figure. Oh, this is giving me fucking anxiety just looking at this.
Yeah, so we've got Captain America in...
Who doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. We've got...
The colors are fucked up, but I can tell who he is.
I have no idea what that other thing is.
Is that Popeye? That looks like Popeye's head. Is that like Popeye on a Mr. Sinister?
It's like someone with... Yeah, I don't know whose costume that is, but it looks like someone Mr. with Sinister. Like cancer or something.
that is something. What is it? Nathaniel Essex pulls out of his tubes, and it's like, oh God, no! Put it back! Put it back!
It's not cooked. It's not cooked all the way through.
I don't know what the fuck that thing. F overalls, yellow shirt. Is it a garbage pail kid?
I also want to draw attention to the Mickey Mouse mask up in the corner.
Oh yeah, what? And the mask, and something. Is that fucking Jack Frost from like Rise of the Guardians? Is that where?
I think so. I have no idea.
Is this a Mexican thing I don't get? Is this like some cultural hero? F-man McCheeks? Then
the thing is, it looks really familiar. Like I've seen something like that before. It's like something out of Dick Tracy.
Yeah, I want to say it's a fucking garbage, but yeah, you're right. Actually, you know what? I think you're right. I think it might be a Dick Tracy thing.
You reckon?
Maybe. I think you might be onto something there. Maybe we might have to reverse image search this. And then we got Spider-Man, who doesn't look too bad until you realize he's shorter than the others, and he's wearing shoes.
He's wearing like football cleats.
What? I missed that issue. What run was that in?
I think we're all like glossing over also the disembodied head of Ben 10.
Okay, it is Ben 10. Okay, cool. I'm not an old man. I'm not going crazy. How do you think they use the head, Matt?
I have no idea.
Do they throw it? Do they kick it? What else do they do to the head? Okay, so it says build a figure up there. So like, are they trying to like rip off what Marvel Legends does, where like you'll get a figure and then it'll have another piece in it and you can build like fucking Abomination or something?
The thing is that they didn't make any more sets after this because
No.
So you just have all these Ben 10 heads just sitting there. That was one of those things where it's like in the because these are all, I have to imagine these are made in like some factory where they just gather up all like the shit figures that like failed like being produced and just chuck them in a box, and they had all just like pieces. A big bag of like Ben 10 heads. We didn't get rid of all the Ben 10 heads, just package them in with the Civil War, Spanish Civil War people.
The great. It's not the Spanish Inquisition. It's the Spanish Civil War. I think that's a sex move too. The Spanish Civil War. Watch out for that. That costs you many pesos. God, yeah. You're absolutely right, Matt. There is just a box on some poor schmuck's desk filled with Ben 10 heads. That's not creepy at all.
No.
Oh my fucking God. This is gonna be a hard one to beat. This is pretty nightmarish.
Yeah, well, I've got another pack. This one's it looks like it had a little bit more production value.
Right.
And it's still pretty bad. Like it's still pretty random, but it's a little bit more production value in this one.
Okay, let's have a look at this one. So we had one that was clearly wrong, but like wrong in an understandable way. Mm-hmm. This is just like, what the fuck are you even doing? Let us see what the next one is. Let's see how many more copyright laws we can break. Okay, Superman Big Alliance. Already, I am gobsmacked. I am dead. Okay, where do we start with this one, Matt?
Well, Shrek is on the team.
My favorite member of Superman Big Alliance, remember Shrek during the crises when he held Fiona aloft? We all remember that one. It's not a bad looking Shrek though, honestly.
No, that's what I was saying. Like all the figures in here actually look like semi-decent. Like they probably don't have a lot of articulation, but they give them to like a 3-year-old and fucking throw around and stuff.
Yeah, really. These aren't making their way into the figure fed. We've got an incomprehensible Ninja Turtle here. I think that's a blue mask, so I'm guessing it's Leo.
Nice. Yeah.
It's hard to tell because he doesn't have his swords. Like it's hard to tell a Ninja Turtle apart if it doesn't have its signature weapon.
Yeah.
A thing that looks like he's been melted already.
Mm-hmm.
But you can at least still tell it's the Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jace Jensen, I think these are all Happy Meal toys. Honestly, I think Happy Meal toys are of higher quality. Not gonna lie. Now we have 3 different Power Rangers here from multiple different seasons. I think we got an RPM, an SPD, and a Mystic Force, and I don't think the Mystic Force's capes are that long.
Yeah, they've just we had a big bag of yellow fabric. Just throw it in.
Throw it on there. Just throw it in there. And a black suit Spider-Man, of course.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was a black suit Spider-Man. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a black suit Spider-Man. Only they put way too much black and not enough webbing on it.
Yep.
The people saying they're okay, but Shrek is definitely the big gun of the team. Oh yeah, Shrek is the muscle.
He's the heavy.
Brains.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the brains. Thing is bankrolling it with his Fantastic Four money. These 3 Power Rangers are like, well, shit. Finally, we're not in the worst Ranger crossover.
Yeah.
Could be worse. And Black Suit Spider-Man is just happy to be invited.
Just hanging out. Yeah.
He's just happy to be here. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll move on to the next one. And before we do that, I also just got a PayPal alert from Christopher Locke, who wishes us a Merry Christmas and sent us $50 through PayPal.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you that's so awesome. Yes, that's another thing you can do. Matt and I have our PayPal links down there. Again, I'm going to be doing a charity stream tomorrow, so that's another way you can pay for that. But thank you so much. That is greatly appreciated. We'll be sure to share that love with ours and ours.
Yes.
Moving forward. Oh, and we already got the next one here. Superhero Avengers. Ooh.
Featuring Rob Liefeld's Captain America.
I was going to say, I'm like, you know what? If this was in the Rob Liefeld universe, it would be a little acceptable. That's a chunky cap.
Yeah, and he comes with his shield this time.
For real, so at least you kind of know. Huh.
Yeah. And we got Martin Lawrence's Nick Fury.
I was gonna say, is that Martin Lawrence or is that like Frozone from The Incredibles and they just put his head on that? Like
painted over him, yeah.
They just painted over it. Iron Man looks kind of like Iron Man, like a shitty version of Iron Man, but at least you can tell he's a little shiny. He looks like he would glow in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Blue Widow,
yeah.
the cousin of Black Widow.
Yep.
I love it. The character is Black Widow. There's one color you have to get right, and they didn't do it. Credit where credit is due, too. The box actually looks like a real box.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's a bit busy, but yeah, it has like all like the correct art. But the thing that it doesn't have is there's actually, I think, 2 pieces of art there that are actually fan art, which is there's one of Hawkeye which isn't actually like it's a fan art of Hawkeye at the top there,
right,
and there's one on the other side which is here. I'm just going to expand the image for me. It's
I
think it's like Kobe Smulders as Wasp.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say there's some weirdness there going down in the corner. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, and I think the where it says new arrival, I'm fairly certain that Hulk there has an afro.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Either that or they've just like cut the image out like really shockingly badly. But yeah.
Yeah, like it's a PNG files, but they didn't, change the blacks to whites.
Yep.
Which happens sometimes. Hey, that's a little look inside the world of visual design. Everyone, thumbnails are my passion. Okay, so yeah, besides monstrous, human growth hormone Cap, again, I could understand an older relative who didn't really understand making the mistake on this one.
Absolutely.
This one I would so far is like again, if you weren't like really plugged in, I could see this box, tricking people.
Mm-hmm.
Devin says the Wish.com Avengers. Yeah, when you order something on Wish.com versus when it comes to your house. I've never done that, actually. I've never ordered anything on Wish.com. I've been tempted to.
Neither have I. I'm too scared I'm going to get something that's not right.
Yeah, or like, the Chinese gangsters are going to steal my credit card information.
Yeah.
One way or another.
The next one should be popping up in a minute.
All right. Oh, yeah, there it is. Super action figure superheroes. Oh, there's a lot going on here, Matt. There's just, oh my God.
The Hulk is the smallest one there is.
Again, with another fucked up head. Apparently, gamma radiation makes you lose your hair at some point.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got purple boots and like a Conan loincloth.
And like purple birthmarks on his thighs.
Like the Hulk does.
The chemical burns.
Man, this Donny Cates run is going into some weird directions. It was one thing when he turned him into a starship. Now that he's giving him purple birthmarks and shit, I don't know if I can keep up with this one, Matt. Just telling you. Superman with no cape and a red diaper.
And his belt is like up around under his pecs.
Yeah, he's wearing like a belt under his titties like he's 70 years old. I mean, at least he's got red boots.
Yeah, at least, yeah.
They got that part right. Then we got Mr. Incredible, who just looks like Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, again, I think these I've actually seen some of these in real life, these kind of figures, and they're like 2 pieces of plastic that have been molded together. So they're like the flimsiest stuff. So that was probably like some Mr. Incredible mold they got their hands on.
Right. So it's like a toy, we're stretching the legality of what constitutes
Where
a
the minute
toy.
you give it to a 3-year-old, it's just got to shatter into a million pieces.
Billion pieces that get lodged in their skin and you get blamed.
Yeah.
We got White Arms Batman. This looks like some shit they had left over from the Schumacher movies. It's like a costume he never wore.
Yeah, it looks like a Justice Lord's Batman.
Yeah, wow. Again, without the Superman and Batman are so disconcerting without their capes, right?
It looks weird.
It's uncanny valley. It's like there's something wrong with this.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they did that because they had the Spider-Man mold, and they're like, well, just, that's the mold now for it. Spider-Man doesn't have a cape, so they won't either.
Yeah.
Again, Spider-Man, in the face, he looks all right. In the face, he totally looks like Tobey Maguire, but from the bottom, it's like, oh, yeah, you guys didn't have the time or effort to paint the rest of the web.
Yeah, everyone just painted the heads. Again, bin full of heads. They had a bin full of heads, and then they had, random Spider-Man bodies, and they just glued them on.
Forget pocket full of dreams. All you need to succeed is a box full of heads. And you can just make whatever you want. And then we've got the White Ranger from, was it Dino Charge or Dino? There's too many Dino seasons now. The one where Tommy came back.
Yeah, wasn't he the White Ranger in that as well?
No, he was the Black Ranger in that. And then they had an artist friend who became their evil White Ranger.
Okay.
Then they cloned him. So, like, that show had an evil Ranger for, like, way longer than any other show because the evil Ranger just sticks around and becomes a fucking general for a bit. Which is crazy, too, because if we look at the art on the bottom here, that's the wrong Power Ranger season. They've got freaking Wild Force on the box.
Again, when designing these boxes, they probably just... Image searched Power Ranger, first thing up. Grab it if I can put it on the box.
There you go. Actually, as I look up on the box, too, they got the Incredible logo. They got a Gamma logo, which I'm sure is Hulk. They got the Dinosaur Power Ranger symbol, a bat symbol, but not the right bat symbol, and totally wrong Spider-Man and Superman symbols.
Yeah.
And again, a Spider-Man PNG, which I'm sure they just grabbed off the... Yeah, thank you, Kali. Dino Thunder, that was the one. Mm-hmm. There's Dino Charge and Dino Fury now. There's way too many freaking Dino seasons to keep them all fucking straight. But yeah, this one. This one is the most confusing. This is the most just no rhyme or reason. You got Marvel and DC and Pixar and Power Rangers.
Yeah, just everything shoved into a box just to sell for a couple of bucks.
Totally. Although I guess at this point, Power Rangers was owned by Disney. They just weren't doing anything with it at the time.
That's true, yeah.
How the fuck did they never do that crossover? How did we have to wait for Power Rangers versus Justice League? How did Marvel never pull the trigger on that when they owned it? It's because they didn't care.
Again, it might have also been that Saban guy. I think he's got kind of a foothold on the Power Rangers IP.
Well, he did for a while, though. Now it's freaking, the G.I. Joe guys who own it.
Yeah.
And this last season was probably one of the best seasons they've had in a very long time, so maybe that's a very good thing. Oh, Cameron Winkler having us. That's the MTV Spider-Man. Spider-Man PNG. Holy shit.
Wow.
That good eye, and that also really places this at a moment in time, doesn't it? Oh my god. All right, let's move on from this. This is hurting me the longer I stare at it.
All right, I got some Star Wars ones here, and I'm sure people have seen these ones before. I know I have, but they were too funny not to include.
It also just hits me, this guy propped this up on his comic book collection. I'm trying to make out what that comic is under there now. Is that a Spawn comic? What is that? Oh, what a very disappointed human being who loves his comics and got this. Sad Christmas. Oh my. Now figures talk. Comtech chip. And some very unlicensed pictures of a very unhappy actress.
I just wanted you to look at the names.
Oh, I didn't even see the names. Oh my god. Dennis, Little Girl, Toby One, R2, 3PO. Oh my god.
These look fantastic, and I think it was the YouTuber Ashens who actually got his hands on the whole set of these and unpacked them.
Oh, good.
And they were as cheap as you think.
Yeah, what a cursed set. Oh, and the lightsabers are purple. I'm just seeing that now.
There's just a piece of plastic.
Everyone is Mace Windu in this shitty universe. Oh my god. Do they actually talk though?
No, because that's just the packaging. So I actually had some of these when they first came out in the movie, because these are all for the packaging is for Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
And what it would come with is the figure and accessories, and it come with like this chip thing, and you could put it on like this comlink thing that you buy separately, and it'd like feed you like words from like the movie, like stuff the characters would say. Right. Yeah, it was very strange, very strange.
Again, what country were these made in for these very clear mistranslations? Darth Maul becomes Dennis?
That's what we need to call him now, just Dennis.
That's his first name, Dennis. Good old Dennis. Also, we caught him on Laundry Day, too, because he has a fucking aqua green shirt.
Yep.
Aqua green shirt. Little girl, which that's just funny in and of itself, that someone looked at Anakin and like, yep, little girl, that's the one.
Yep.
That's what you
very obviously a little girl.
Very obviously. Toby One. Oh my god.
That's someone who heard the name
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan and but like heard it like once and then couldn't
They
remember. And it's like Toby One.
Close enough. Again, that's your grandma trying to figure. And you know that Toby One from the Starfight movie.
Yep.
You know the one. When we eventually watch that Kenobi show, is this going to be the secret lore? Is that the name that he hides under? I'm Toby One. Yep.
That's the thing. He's going to have like the data pad out, and it's going to have like the names, like what names, and it has like Ben there, and like Toby One, and like other names and everything.
Known aliases.
Yeah.
You're my only hope, Toby One. Maybe he's talking about old man Toby One, who lives out there in the Dune Sea. And R2-3PO, who just has a look on his face that says, "Please kill me. I have sinned against man and God."
Yep. I've gained sentience, and I wish not to live.
Why was I programmed to feel pain? He's got the fucking techno-organic virus on him. He looks infected. If a robot could get infected.
Yep.
You know, I hear the same guys who did these names here also handled all the naming for those Grand Theft Auto remasters. By which we mean a goddamn machine did it. R2-3PO did it. This is good, Matt. This is top notch.
Now these next ones, they're a bit more related to your interests than mine because they're wrestling figures.
Oh, okay. Oh, counterfeit wrestlers.
Yeah, there is no shortage of counterfeit wrestling figures.
It's true. If you ever go to like a toy convention or even just a Comic-Con and you dig through like their like boxes there of dollar figures, you see some like horrible monstrosities. Some like, again, please let me die type thing. Okay. What's that Doing ring? That got caught up.
Doing wing, yeah.
Doing wing. Oh, we all remember that Federation. And look, hey, they got the word Federation there. Okay, we've got a very sad Sting here. Wolfpack Sting with the red face. Which is just really sad. Oh my god. That's not Sting. That's a dude who's been very bloodied. It's like they couldn't even tell if that was red face paint or blood.
Yeah. It's he just like got into a horrible car accident on his way to the set or something.
Oh no. Again, is the other one supposed to be Great Muda with the painted face? Maybe. Muda never wore shorts though, and he certainly didn't have a tattoo that bad. Is that Husky Harris? Oh, there's a chainsaw. I just saw there's a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Okay, even ECW at their craziest, even like friggin' the hardcore Japanese stuff that like, you know, borders on attempted murder, even they never got a chainsaw involved. Well, okay, maybe Chainsaw Charlie, but even then that was like Terry Funk doing a bit. Oh, I see terrible Kurt Angle, who's wearing like a diaper and has got friggin' straps on him. Ooh, I think that's like Bad Brood Christian. And oh god, the guy on the bottom, the blonde guy on the bottom just looks like Brock Sampson.
Yeah, now that bottom one, I've actually got some more images of that particular set. I think it's called Wrestling Federation. And I want you to look at like the like when I've just loaded up the next picture. I want you to look at like the guy's face that's like advertising it next to the logo. It's pretty amazing. I was gonna say he looks familiar. I imagine it's who I think it is, but I cannot wait to see where this goes. You know what? This looks bad, but this is also just every indie federation around the country. Okay. Wrestling. Is that Chris Benoit? Is that a really bad Chris Benoit? I think so. But I wish I could make it. I'll just see if I can make it bigger for you. But like his eyes are like fucked
bugged
up.
Out as shit.
I'll see if I can make it bigger for you.
Again, did they grab a Chris Benoit PNG? Was it not good enough? And like, oh, we got to go back in like Photoshop and we got to like, you know, change it up and everything. Oh my God. For those who don't follow wrestling, this is the guy who killed his family quite famously and then killed himself.
Yeah.
He was a Canadian legend and just like completely torpedoed his own reputation. They did like a Dark Side of the Ring on him on Vice. That's like really sad. But oh my God, that's our cover athlete.
Yeah, I've got the picture loading up of his face because it's like they had his picture, but the like face is blurred, so they had to like fill it in themselves.
Yeah. We got really bad headbanger like thrash on here. We got Dude Love, who meant Mick Foley wishes that he was built like that. I love Mick Foley. Mick Foley's the best. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. That's gonna haunt me, that one. Oh no. Graphic design is my passion. Fuck.
But yeah, you can see what I mean, where it looks like that they've had to like draw the face on themselves because like it was like fucked up in the image they got or something.
Or, you know, or here's another theory. This is like a YouTube thumbnail. They just grabbed the most popular image because a computer did it, and that was the one. And this was like some dude's like fucking YouTube poop of wrestling, and that was the one that they got. Again, happens a lot on Wish, actually. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same process at work here, the same horrible, nightmarish freaking process. This is the dollar fed, Devin. You're absolutely right.
Okay, get ready for this next one. This one's a this one's a doozy. Another wrestling round. I've got a couple of wrestling ones.
Oh goody, oh goody. You know me, sir. You know me so well. Okay, I'm waiting for it. It's gonna be a hard one to top. That's what we need. We need the Jeopardy music in between. Oh shit, Herc Hogan.
This is Herc Hogan.
Hey everybody, it's Herc Hogan. Herc Hogan is not racist though, like the other one though, so it's fine. Also, he doesn't totally look like a leather hot dog, though. So, you know, he's actually looking a little better than Hulk Hogan looks now.
This is pre-deep fried.
Yeah, wow. Again, to think that this bootleg toy actually looks happier and is filled with more joy than the real Hulkster. Physique is about the same, though. That was his 80s pre-steroid trial physique, though, is what that was.
Yeah, yeah. He's got, like, what, a 52-pack or something?
At the very least. Oh, you know what I think that is? I think that's a shredder body. You know, like the weird emaciated shredder?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what that is. I think that's a shredder body.
Yeah, well, I think what it is, because it's got the open hand, and like the closed hand, I want to say it was like a run of He-Man figures, because he's got also the loincloth.
That makes sense. Yes, that's right. Wouldn't be the first time they repainted He-Mans for wrestling.
Yeah, and they just and they've just stuck like a Hulk Hogan head on. Again, bin full of heads.
Bin full of heads. You take nothing away from this bin full of heads. Now, let me tell you, Arsenio, brother, I was only given steroids to, you know, recuperate from a bicep tear. I never took it for any other reason, brother.
He says as he walks sideways through a doorway.
Yeah, really. Look, I'm going to come back in a bit from being a movie star, and I'm going to be a lot smaller than I used to be, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Completely normal. Do your homework, eat your green vegetables, and you too can attain this freakish physique. Again, everyone was doing fucking steroids at the time. Yeah. I just think it's hilarious that they lie about it.
Yeah, it's really hilarious.
It's like, come on, guys, we know.
I know, but God, his head is just, it looks like a toe.
It really does. It looks like he's having some sort of epiphany too, like, whoa, brother, I see all my mistakes. I shouldn't have politicked. I should have let Brett win.
He's become sentient.
He really has. Whoa, brother, why did I hold all those guys down and stop them from unionizing back in the day, brother? Oh, no. In the future, my son's going to drunk drive someone and my wife's going to divorce me and take everything. Oh, get wrestle crazy. All right, so this is at least the WrestleMania font, so they at least got that right.
That's about all. Just check out the character in the logo. I want to say that it was meant to be Matt Hardy.
Well, he's got CM Punk's like straight.
That's who I was thinking of. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah, CM Punk.
CM Punk, who is still wrestling today, but CM Punk never had an eye tattoo. They're like making him like Umaga. What the hell?
I also want to point out the proportions of the head compared to the arms and the body.
Oh yeah, that's fucking nuts. And that's not even close to CM Punk if that's who's that's supposed to be. That looks like Kevin Nash. That looks like really late period Kevin Nash. Oh my! Everything about this is wrong.
I want to say that, that there is a name on the front of the box, but the image is too fucking deep fried to actually see.
Also, what's that? Is that pounds? $3.99 pounds or pence?
I think so. Yeah. Again, I think that a lot of these come from like Britain and stuff like that.
Ah, makes sense. Well, you know, big British wrestling. You know, like Loch Ness and Big Daddy. It's fine. Giant haystacks. They don't know. Jace Jensen helping us again in the chat. Gary, grab the He-Man body and the Hogan heads. We gotta get the toys ready for Christmas to confuse the grandparent. Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
That's pretty much what it is, yeah.
I like he's got a belt, too, that looks like no other belt in any wrestling company. No one has aqua blue, and a chair that is clearly made of the same material. Oh, my God.
It's great.
Oh, my God.
It's great. And I guarantee you those, as is with all of these things, those accessories will never fit in his hand or
of course
anything like that, because they're from something else.
They're from the box of chairs.
Yeah.
And the box of title belts.
Next to the box of heads.
Yeah, the belt also has a huge buckle on the other end too, which I love. It's a big buckle.
Yeah,
like
which doesn't make
belt.
any sense because it's
No, that's not how they go on.
No.
That's amazing. I love that. That's fucking great.
Now this next one's like a pack again,
good.
but it's like the worst of the worst.
Love the packs. Love the packs.
This is like no effort went into this one at all.
Oh, that elicits responses. Oh my God. This is... If you told me that this was like a toddler's art project, I'd be like, hey, little Billy, you did a good job, but someone expects you to buy this for money.
Yeah, so they're like crammed into like one of those like see-through pencil cases.
Yeah. They look pre-melted. They look like they've already melted in whatever hell warehouse they've been put in.
Yeah, some hot warehouse down in Mexico or like Venezuela or something.
Yeah, some Latin American country there that's had some hard times. Flash or Reverse Flash there. What the fuck is wrong with his eyes?
They've just been like dotted on.
He's got like Mickey Mouse eyes. He's got like I've seen some shit eyes. Oh my God. Like the eye is just like they're all bad, but that one keeps stealing my vision. Captain America looks like he's withering away and dying.
Mm-hmm.
He really, really does. Green Lantern is just... Man, Green Lantern looks sad. He just looks sad, like he doesn't want to be here.
I'm trying to like determine like which Green Lantern that's meant to be. Is it like a Hal? Is it a Kyle? Is it maybe he looks sad because this is Hal just after like Coast City blew up.
Oh, no, yeah, I buy it. He's living on the street. He's not really doing well and everything. He's falling to pieces.
Yeah.
His mask already looks like it's falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
I can only assume that's supposed to be Silver Surfer.
I think so, but it's not like it's clearly something else they've repainted because it's got like a symbol under that. What I think it is, I think it's like a Batman and Robin that they've just like painted silver because it looks like he's got like kind of like the Nightwing sort of.
I see that too. He's clearly got a utility belt there. Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I think that's a reprint or a repaint of a Schumacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Saying that's just Thawne after he gets the button. Good one, Jack. When he touches the face of God and blows up.
Yeah.
Spider-Man doesn't even know what. That's the laziest spider we've ever seen.
Oh, well, again, I don't think it was. I think it's like the same sort of figure as the Silver Surfer, or it's the same sort of figure as the Batman, and they've just repainted it.
As best they can, with as little blue as possible. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. Well, I think as well, even the Batman, I don't even think that he has like ears, because again, I think it's just like a figure they've just repainted.
Oh my God. This is the laziest one. Like the other ones were bad, but you could tell they were trying on a budget. This is the definition of just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So don't give a fuck, this one. Bad. You get Cole, you get on the naughty list. The shittiest crossover ever.
Oh, well, speaking of crossovers, I'll do this one next then.
Yes, let's.
Again, it's a Spider-Man related one. I just got to shrink the picture down because it's so fucking big. Jesus Christ.
'Tis the season for Spider-Man. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Jesus Christ, how big is this image? It's like so big.
I'm happy to say it's been almost a full week now since No Way Home came out, and everyone is still really positive about it.
Yeah, and it's going to make a bunch of money.
Which is crazy. Like we said, people are literally risking their lives to see this one now.
Yeah, and every other movie is suffering because of it.
Oh boy. People are like, look, I'll risk my life for one movie and one movie only. It ain't gonna be Nightmare Alley. It ain't gonna be fucking West Side Story or The Kingsman. Only Spider-Man.
Yep.
Which really tells you a lot about the Disney mindset, where it's like, hey, or no, this deserves the Mickey voice. Oh, people will literally die for us. Okay, so that's 90s Spider-Man font as fuck, no doubt about that. That's just a Halloween spider in there, Matt. They just put a Halloween spider in there.
Because that's Spider-Man's, like, comic friend. He's in all the comics.
Yeah, Jeffrey the Spider. You know, Spider-Man hangs out with Jeffrey. They get into adventures. They're comedically mismatched roommates.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be a Power Ranger. That's got to be like a ninja or some shit that they painted that color, because that is just an inhuman amount of blue.
Yeah, I think it is.
And these are all so fucked up and so wrong, we haven't mentioned the obvious that that's a goddamn xenomorph next to him. Again, is this like someone who's a comic fan being like, well, technically the Brood exist in the Marvel Universe, and they're basically xenomorphs, so let's put them together.
Some nerd who's working in some, like, sweatshop factory.
Also, worst packaging ever. This is right up there. Spider-Man doesn't even say action figure, doesn't even say age, just Spider-Man.
Yeah, it is stapled onto like a plastic bag, and I imagine when you buy it, they just like fucking throw it at you. Like, here you go, you fucking animal.
Go. Get out of here. We don't want it. It's fucking cursed. Oh my god. Just, here's a kind of spiderish man, a spider, and an alien.
Yeah, just these are the things that go together. You know what it is? Someone saw like the xenomorph with the tongue out, and they saw a picture of Venom, and they're like, "Yeah, it's black. It has the tongue. It works. Fine, whatever. It's an alien."
Golly, Frederick asking us the same question I think he asked us last time before the show went off, and saying, "What do you guys think the first Young Avengers team on Disney Plus will be?" I mean, Miss Marvel, obviously. Mm-hmm. You gotta have that one in there. Kate Bishop, probably, you said, and you're right about that.
Yeah, Kate Bishop. Probably Speed and Wiccan.
Yeah, probably Speed and Wiccan. They'll try and get them at Patriot, because we set them up in the other show, and what's the point of setting them up if we're not going to use them?
Yep.
Don't know who the mentor could be. That could be a fun thing. You know,
Captain America, maybe.
Yeah, again, who's an actor who could use a paycheck? They'll get Chris Evans back just for that.
Well, no, you can use, what's his name? Falcon's...
Oh, yeah, Sam. Yeah, yeah,
Sam,
good idea.
Sam.
Yeah, training the next generation. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That'd be cool. Space Boys 3. I just saw this now, and someone has already attached the fail to it, thankfully.
Yeah. I couldn't find one without it.
I mean, really, how can you not? So this is Woody by way of Mongo. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Yeah, he's got giant monster hands.
Oh my god. Thank you, Ball of Fury. Yeah, what nightmare version of Toy Story does this come from? What sort of like subversive Air Pirates version is this?
This is if Sid owned the toys.
Yeah, oh my god, yes.
These are like another figure's hands, like a bigger figure's hands that he's like grafted onto Woody after he lost his hands.
Yeah, again, and someone thought this was okay. Tom Hanks is like, please no.
At least the packaging is like okay.
Yeah, it looks like Toy Story packaging. Yeah, no doubt about it. This is horrifying. You're absolutely right. This is what if Sid made it.
Yeah.
You know what it is? This is a haunted doll. This looks like a haunted doll from the next slasher movie.
The Zach Baggins is gonna come out and like do a fucking seance on it or something.
Yeah, really. Its head's gonna start spinning backwards. It's gonna start bleeding from the eyes.
It's gonna like try and choke you and everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be the next big horror franchise, the next Insidious or whatever. Again, I don't watch any of those, so I can't make a great joke about it. Attack on Woody. Yeah, I like that. This is Titan Woody. You're absolutely right. We're all just cattle. Oh, collect them all, action heroes.
This is from the Polish Star Wars collection, apparently.
I was gonna see. Oh my god, yeah, it says that right on the side. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think that's like the website that this image originated from, but I found it somewhere else. But yeah, this is meant to be Batman
with guns
and a bow.
Yeah, of which he needs. You know, he took it from Green Arrow. This is the Batman that wears hockey pads. This is one of the fake Batman that Batman beats up for trying to steal his thunder.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna zoom us in on the Batman, because it's a Batman. It's definitely a Batman toy because it's a Batman mold from like Batman Begins, but like the symbol is different. And I want you to have a look at the face, because I think I don't know, someone threw some fucking battery acid in his face or something.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I can absolutely tell. Also, Batman's really fat.
Yeah, it's very pudgy. Yeah.
He's very chunky, and he's been eating too many bat burgers. Alfred's gonna put. Oh, that's so much worse. That's so much worse when you look closer at it. Is that a cobra or a kitten? It's not a bat.
Yeah, it's like a pumpkin carving of like a cat.
Yeah, we all know, of course, Batman's famous symbol when a pumpkin came flying through the window one night.
Yeah, some teens threw it through Old Man Wayne's house.
Yeah, those are cat ears. Those are not bat ears.
Yeah, is this meant to be Catman?
Quite possibly, or Wildcat. Who knows? This is Jack Black's Batman. You're absolutely right. Also,
the device under the arrow, the bow and arrow, kind of looks like an old timey camera.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, the ones that you like have to like hand crank.
Yeah. And I guess a bat baton that Batman needs to, you know, beat up protesters.
Yep.
God damn.
Beat up the mentally ill. Yep.
Boy, this Batman is just wrong in every way. Everything about this is distressing. The longer I look at it, he's looking at me very disapprovingly too. Where I'm like, "Fuck you, man! You don't know me. You don't know my life."
He knows
Shitty
what you've
black
done.
Market Batman.
He knows what you've done.
Yeah, why does he have such a sour expression on his face? Oh, that's good. That's. I mean, it's not good. I mean, none of it are good, but like that's a thing.
now this next one isn't actually a toy. It's more of like a reappropriation of like licensed materials on.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's food. I think it's like pool chlorine.
Oh.
I think so. I'm not too sure because it's in a different language. But just going off the words I can see, I think it's pool chlorine or some type of chemical you're not meant to put into your body.
Well, we have a lot of international fans, Matt, so I'm sure if we can't figure it out, they'll help us figure this one out. We'll be our own Batmans. We'll put on our detective caps and figure this shit out for great justice. Okay, Mr. Chloro. Yep, that's definitely cleaning supply. Also, is that the cartoon Green Lantern?
Yes.
Is that like the CGI Josh Keaton one?
It is, yeah.
Has someone shown Josh Keaton this? I bet he'd like it. Well, we didn't get a third season, but at least it lives on as fucking pool cleaner. Oh my god, that's sad. That's really sad. Oh, you poor thing. You deserved so much better. We got to cover one of those episodes on Retro Hero Video, because they did a lot of really good one and done.
This is why the show fell, because no one bought Mr. Chloro.
Yeah, that's really. If you had only bought it, then we would have gotten a third season.
I'll keep going with these like misappropriated licensed materials for
Please
things, because this one's a bit more definitely more. No, it's more tame, but it's more recent just because of the character involved in it.
As it would have to be, yeah.
Yeah, within like the last year, I would say.
Why don't superheroes put themselves on more products like this? Like, look, if to get season 5 of Young Justice they had to put them on Mr. Chloro, I'd be okay with it. I mean, look, you don't got toy companies putting up the money anymore. You got to get that money from somewhere, maybe from Mr. Chloro. Man, if I ever wrote Green Lantern, that would totally be a villain I'd create, Mr. Chloro. Okay. The tacos and hamburger just came up. Okay.
Omni-Man is now shilling tacos and hamburgers.
God, do they even know who Omni-Man is when they grabbed that? Do they know that he hates humanity and wants to kill us all? Oh my God.
But he knows a good taco when he sees one.
I mean, it does look pretty delicious. I'm not going to lie. I could go for a taco right about now. Which is any time, but especially now. Man, is Ryan Otley just, like, putting his head through the fucking wall when he sees that?
He probably would laugh at it. It's pretty funny.
He probably would. He's got a good sense of humor. I mean, shit, he drew his own Omni-Man-like character to get murked by the Hulk this week.
Yeah.
Again, can't say the man doesn't have a funny bone. Oh my god. But if I saw that, I would totally have to eat there to see if the food is all right to justify it.
Have fun with your salmonella.
Okay, Ben 10 laundry. Why is Ben 10 so strong, Matt?
It's not that does it for me. It's that he's got like a fully like an adult body and like a child head. Again, binner heads. That's all they had.
As we have found out. I do believe those are called cum gutters when you're so rich your side goes all the way down. Don't ooh me, everyone. That's what they're called. Oh my god. Again, do we know what country this is from?
India, Thailand, maybe?
Are
I'm
they
not too
fans?
sure. I'm not too sure of the text above where it says Ben 10.
Maybe. If you know in the comment section, let us know. Again, what are they trying to get across with this message? If you like muscular young boys, then you're gonna love our laundry service.
I just like, what's the thought process? Okay, we've got a laundry service. Like why are they advertising it to like the Ben 10 crowd, which is like 4-year-olds?
Yeah, really. Do they love it that much? I don't know. This is a hell of a thing. Also, I don't care how good your laundry service is. It's not going to make me ripped like that, so what's even the point?
I mean, you don't know. They could be using the Mr. Claro.
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, that's what we got to do. It's synergy, Matt. We got to get these corporations all working together is what we need to do.
Wait till you see this next one. This one's very, like, incomprehensible.
God, I feel really bad for the people who come in just at this moment and see us looking at
if they see Ben 10. If they see this one, they're going to be like, what the hell is going on?
I see the viewer count go up and down. So, alrighty then. Circumcision Tully. Is that a lot? Is that not a lot? Why are we circumcising Gohan, everybody? And why does he only go Super Saiyan after the circumcision?
Well, you see.
I mean, we cut off Saiyan's tails, and that's a whole thing.
Maybe that's what they're trying to get across. It's some deep fan like joke.
Lore, yeah. Also, it says summer. What's the word under that? Is that like summer super sale for circumcision?
Summer super slam.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Toriyama is rolling over in his grave, and I'm pretty sure he's not even dead. Well, it's official. This is worse than GT, everybody.
It could be worse. He could be like, oh, well, that's an interesting concept. I might just put that in the next season of Super.
I mean, look, I made them regrow their tails and do a bunch of other incomprehensible shit, so
I keep adding different forms for them to transform into to be stronger than ever, so, the next form is, Super Saiyan Circumcision, yeah.
Look, you got to get the Z sword to cut the very strong Saiyan foreskin. It's the only way you can achieve Ultra Saiyan God Blue Super Saiyan. Fuck me.
As Robot of the Sea said, was that canon?
It is now. Okay, is that Slimer? Did he possess Pikachu? If that thing...
You would not believe, because I saw this image, and when I clicked on it, you get like all the related images. There's more than one of these.
Oh my god. KT, who hilariously enough has a Pikachu as his, thumbnail there, says, and with the movie trailer, it was a big weekend for Gohan. Yeah, it was a big weekend for Gohan, you're right. I watched that trailer too, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, they're doing a new CG Dragon Ball movie, right on. But yeah, this disgusting Pikachu monstrosity, if it spoke, it wouldn't even speak so much as it would just be like...
gargles and vomits everywhere, yeah.
Just pukes in your general direction. Look, you bring me my gun so I can put this thing out of its misery when I look at it. This thing is pained. It doesn't want to live anymore. It didn't ask to be born. The only way this could be sadder is if we see the sad child that's riding on the back of this.
Crying.
Yeah, the disappointed child who will be scarred for the rest of their lives. I see serial killing in their future. They'll be talking to a prison psychologist and be like, when did it all start? The Pikachu, that's where it started. Oh my god, that's gonna be a hard one to top. I know I keep saying that, but like legit. That is the stuff of horrifying nightmares. This is already getting burned in my retinas. Please make it go away. Merry Christmas, everyone. Which is why we're doing this. I know it seems like we're beating this shit. Oh, Special Man!
Special Man.
Well, he is a very special man, Clark. I mean, no doubt about that. Again, if I take off my glasses, if I squint my eyes and it's all blurry, hey, that definitely looks like Superman from here.
The thing is, the toy, like, when you look, you can't really see its head because, like, it's crushed, like, the plastic is crushed around it, but, like, it kind of looks like he's got, like, the longer hair of, like, the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like they've taken a mold from, like, probably, like, when they were making Superman toys, and just, like, yeah, again, plopped it on a body.
Logo looks all wrong too.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like a traditional S. Looks like some sort of like star.
Well, I think he's got like, again, it's not like a Superman body. I think it's like a light in the chest.
Right. Yeah, those were very popular at a point, weren't they?
Yeah, and I think like again, like because it's not his body, like the and they've just like plastered it over whatever was on there, so it's not even or anything.
Also, lazy as fuck packaging once again.
I love that packaging. They used the right font though.
They did. Credit where credit is due. They used the right font.
And special is spelt right.
It is. So yeah, I mean they're further ahead than a lot of these. On my world, the S stands for special. Yeah, the chat getting it right again. Oh my god, this is, you know what, man, your planet should have blown up is all I'm saying.
Now this next one was something that I actually witnessed in person because it was at a place I was working at a couple of years ago, and I had to see every day for almost 2 weeks.
The real world connection. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. This is gonna be great. You know it's got to be special if it's still burned into your mind all these years later.
Yeah.
Holy shit balls. Super Mario Koala. Now, this was in Australia, so they made this and thought this was okay.
They made this. They made like a bunch of different ones. There's a Sailor Moon one. Basically what it was like a koala, and like they had like an artist or a group of people do like a design over it. So there was more traditional ones that had like Aboriginal paintings on it and stuff like that. But then you get like these weird fucking ones, which is this one, there was a Sailor Moon and all that. And it was for, I think, the fires that were happening at the time. I'm not too sure what it was for.
I was going to say, there looks to be a donation box there. So they thought this was so good and so wonderful that people would want to donate to a good cause because of it.
Yes. It was more so the fear factor. If you don't donate, you know,
he'll come and get you. This is horrifying. This is some Island of Dr. Moreau wear koala shit.
Is this going to happen to Chris Pratt in that new film?
Oh no! Oh no! I think you found out the twist though, Matt.
Again, as Wall of Fury says, he doesn't fix your toilets. He's what comes out of it.
Now, in theory, this makes sense. Look, we're trying to raise money for a good cause. We're gonna do a mashup between beloved Australian animals and famous pop culture characters. You did it wrong though. You made Mario into a koala when you should have made a koala into Mario. Give him the little hat and everything, and even the little overalls. That would have been good. Clearly, there were some crossed wires with the artist on this one.
Clearly, yeah.
This is like the fucking donkey woman from Red Dead Redemption, that horrifying bug.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And he's got koala feet, too.
Yes. And they've painted, like, the shoes on the back ones as well, I think. Like, his shoes, his plumber boots.
Gross. KT, rewatching this will be great when I'm drunk. Oh, man, I wish I had some booze. I wish I had a glass of Christmas cheer for this. I need it. The ears are the worst part by far, though, where it's like, it's, Mario's little hat, but with big ears in a way that makes no logical sense.
He's, like, crammed the hat over the ears, over, like, the top of the ears.
This is body horror. This is Mario slowly turning into a giant koala, and he hates it. Also, the mustache is across the nostrils.
Yes. Yeah.
which is also inhuman and just terrifying. This is the next body horror movie right here. I am scared to pieces. I don't like it.
Now this next one's some anime figures. This is I think it's meant to be Saber from the Fate series of animes.
Right,
And,
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Again, I can't actually tell if it is meant to be her or not, but yeah, just
Well, I thought it was the head of the dude from Attack on Titan.
I don't think so.
Maybe I'll take your word for it. You're a better
I'll zoom in on the head so everyone can actually see what was happened to this poor woman.
If you know, please tell us in the comments section. Yeah, that is just, they've just seen something truly horrible.
Something has like broken their mind.
Something unspeakable. They have looked into the face of Cthulhu. It's that scene in The Shining. They've seen the guy filleting the weird bear costume dude and like, what? Oh, and one eye's kind of closed and one's kind of open.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. It's so horrible. Oh, and it's a frown. Like, literally, they sculpted a frown and didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
Like, this is what they look like, right? Yeah, sure.
Close enough. No one's gonna look. That is a face that has seen some shit.
Seen some fucking shit.
That is just wistful as all hell. Camera with a good one. When anime characters read Twitter. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and they go on DeviantArt.
That's how I look after a day of editing and everything. That's how I'm gonna look when this week is done and when I've done 3 shows back to back. Please make it stop. Oh my god, that's bad. The longer you look at it, the worse it gets too.
I think that's gonna be in the thumbnail.
Yeah, but isn't my dress shiny and nice though? I guess maybe. I guess. Fuck. Okay, Avengers Union Legend. Look, the Avengers just want you to unionize everyone is what we're saying. It's good for America. It got you, what is it, weekends off and benefits.
This is why they broke up, because they didn't want to, like, Tony Stark didn't want to unionize.
Yeah, really, because he's a fucking billionaire. So that's Captain America's star up on the top there. Yep.
I think so.
That's the freaking, movie bat symbol on there. And it's the 2019 Toy Fair. I get the distinct feeling that this was not at the 2019 Toy Fair.
Are you sure?
I'm going to say,
the hot new figure.
Maybe, like the Mexican non-denominational Toy Fair, El Toy Fero. And also, that's just stolen art assets from the video game.
Oh yeah, that's the Arkham Batman.
He's a Union Legend, DAH01. Union Legend, but Union is spelt wrong there. It's spelled UNINN.
I guess that's something we haven't actually been looking for, is like the misspellings on all of these. And yeah.
It also says Marvel Universe on it. Yeah, Batman, greatest hero of the Marvel Universe, confirmed.
Yeah. It's the only way you can get into a fucking movie that's actually good.
Yeah, really, by bringing him to the MCU. It's like, if they did that, that'd be, like, creatively bankrupt, but at the same time, it's like, you'd fucking see it. I'm like, goddamn right I would.
Yeah, it'd make fucking 500 million at the fucking box office in the first day.
I'd piss and moan and be like, are we so really out of ideas? But at the same time, I'd be like, it's gonna be fucking sweet.
It's gonna be, fucking awesome.
Make a whole meta-narrative about Batman being like, I had to come here to be my true self, to see what true teamwork is, and I'm going to bring that back to my own universe. I love you, Spider-Man. I love you too, Batman. Sweet, bro. I'm going to be nicer to my teen sidekicks now. Okay. So Composite Superman is back and has created an army of green and red nightmares.
Yeah, that are all Power Rangers in space.
Yeah, again, someone missed the frickin' memo that Power Rangers are different colors. Also, we got 4 of the same Power Rangers in space heads, and then we got heads from other seasons. We got Turbo and we got Wild Force right at the end.
Again, just shoving it all in.
Mix and match. How many Power Rangers are there on a team? We don't fucking know.
Yeah, as many as we want.
Just make it happen.
How many will fit in the package?
What's Batman's color? Doesn't matter. Again, could they not make them black? Did they just have a lot of green dye sitting around?
The bin of green bodies, yeah.
The bin of green bodies, just slap some shit on it. Good enough. Good enough. Wow, this is also very lazy.
And someone paid, it's either $2.99 or $12.99.
Oh, if you paid $12.99 for this in whatever currency, you're stupid.
That's the thing, like, people know these as like kind of like a meme sort of thing at the moment. So is there like an actual market to like sell these to people for like a premium amount?
I have often thought of that, is there a market for bad, shitty, black market figures, if only for the meme factor?
Yeah. I'm sure there's someone out there fucking pay for them.
Is frickin' Ashens just making these all the time on his own now so we can have videos? Yeah. Oof, just as heroes. We got black-suited Spider-Man, we got Brandon Rouse, so already you're in for a good time.
It's Spider-Man riding a Velociraptor.
Yeah, the same Speedo Hulk. He's back again. Hey, you see my new Speedo? It's black now. Hulk is bulgiest there is. Yeah, is that Spider-Man or Superman riding the Raptor? I can't tell.
I think it's Superman, because you can see the like skin-colored head. Again, it could easily be Spider-Man.
Now, again, at least, too, Superman, he's traveled the multiverse. He's had many adventures. I don't doubt that he's ridden a Velociraptor at some point.
Oh, I'm sure there's some story out there from the 80s where he's done that.
I'm sure if we Googled Superman Velociraptor, we'd find it. Black suit Spider-Man, again, they probably love black suit Spider-Man because black is an easy ink.
Yeah, most of the time you probably don't even need to color them. You just take them off the line and shove them into a fucking packaging.
You're Spider-Man now. And Batman at the end, who looks very much like the Batman, the animated series Batman.
A little bit, yeah.
He's got the cape, he's got the belt, he actually doesn't look terrible.
Yep.
From afar, you could be tricked into thinking that was a real Batman.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about it.
All right, what do we got next? Let's see.
On this Hell Ride USA.
And another pack I found.
Oh, goody. The packs are wonderful.
They're fantastic. They're just... This one's even more inexplicable because it contains superheroes who like people don't really know a lot about.
Okay.
Or like people,
really
or heroes people like remember from like back in the day. Haven't had much semblance nowadays.
Yeah, because up until now they've just been bootlegging like, AAA heroes because of course you would, because you'll sell the most, they're the most recognizable. Okay, special style Mystic Hero is my special style, bro. So we got shitty blue Batman with red eyes. That's fucking weird. Black suit Spider-Man again. I swear we just keep seeing the same black suit Spider-Man.
Yep.
Red Mystic Force Power Ranger. I'm guessing this was probably when Mystic Force was big. At least they got Mystic Force art right in both of these. Credit where credit is due. Mm-hmm. Zorro, who is very clearly just a Batman body that they painted to be Zorro, which is hilarious because Batman himself is so heavily based on Zorro.
Yeah. And
the fucking Phantom. But with a Punisher skull, which is all wrong.
Again, they saw... the Phantom doesn't actually wear the skull, but I think in the Billy Zane movie he did, but it was like the same color as his suit, so it was like looked embossed.
You didn't see it.
So someone's seen an image of that.
And just decided, we'll throw the Punisher skull in there, which is not a bad Punisher skull, actually, all things considered.
No, yeah, it looks pretty decent.
Again, it's fairly high quality. Yeah, because the Phantom, it's the skull is on the ring, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, he's got it on the ring. Yeah.
He's got it on the ring, right? See, like, I know my Phantom facts. Ooh, boy. The funny thing is that, like, as a Phantom figure, it doesn't actually look that bad. It's just the skull is wrong.
Yeah. It doesn't look too bad.
If you change that, it would be fine. And again, more Spider-Man 3 artwork up there. Frickin' Spider-Man 3 is a goddamn boon to shitty bootlegs and ripoffs, is it not?
Well, I think probably at the time this was made, they probably just searched Spider-Man and like all his art, because it would have been made in like probably the late 2000s, early 2010s. It would have been, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
and the best highest res image for our box.
Yeah.
And also, that is the Billy Zane movie and the Antonio Banderas movie on the box as well, as I see now.
Yep.
Hanging out with Christian Bale, just grimacing away. There's a crossover. Why can't Batman cross over with the other pulp heroes who inspired him?
Yeah, I'm sure that's been done before.
I think it's been comics. I think he's crossed over with Zorro in the comics and the Lone Ranger and shit.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely been done.
All right. Well,
oh man, that's strong. That's a strong one right there, Matt. Not gonna lie.
Now this one's pretty funny because the image I found, someone actually put some text on it that makes it look so much fucking funnier.
Oh goody. Oh goody. Yeah, we haven't had a lot of bad text so far. Everything has been spelled right. Again, like the syntax has been a little messed up. There's been poor translations, but by and large, I know what everything was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to some badly spelt shit now. Do. Okie dokie, then. Always knock before entering Hulk's room. 3 times he says it. So these heads are bugged the fuck out.
I think Captain America saw something in Hulk's room that he didn't want to see.
Always knock, always knock.
He saw Hulk in that Speedo.
So much green meat, so much green meat. Oh my god, his eye, he looks like he did a line. Hey man, you know what we should do? We should get a bunch of guns, man. Hey man, I invited Ultron over to hang out with us, Tony. I hope you don't mind. Hey man.
Hey, Ultron's got some pretty good ideas, man.
Yeah, you should listen to him, man. Kill all humans. Yeah, you know, the more he says it. Yeah, where are these guns from, too? Where it's just like, look, they all need guns.
Well, again, Tony Stark, he just makes guns. It's just like, hey, I made some guns. I'm just going to carry them around.
I 3D printed these guns, everyone. Come over, we'll do coke and shoot them.
Shoot them at the sky above New York.
Be a great time. Yeah, because again, Iron Man, isn't your suit filled with weapons? Yeah, but guns are cool, though. That's the takeaway from this. Oh my god. And again, they all got like weird like chest piece things, like something's supposed to go in there.
Like a light, like whatever the toy was beforehand, before it got like abused by like some sweatshop. It was meant to be like, some light up toy or something.
Light bright. Okay, and here's just Sylvester Stallone now. Again, this is very accurate to how Stallone looks at the moment, right down to having weird little screw marks on his arm.
Yeah, I think they were meant to be like gauntlets or something, but like I like that they're flesh colored. That like his skin around his arm there is like that. It's got like ridges on it.
I am instantly reminded of Tropic Thunder. It's like, yeah, man, you looking shredded, you looking cut, you looking like Rambo 2, not like Rambo 1 when he was like puffy. I'm talking like Rambo 2 when he was cut. This is Rambo 1 when he was puffy. This is First Blood up in here.
This he's got that steroid puff, yeah.
He is just too top heavy. He is gonna fall over. His face trapped forever in a horrible.
I gotta send you that he a while ago he like started like advertising these pens. He like
is
designed,
that what he's doing now?
He designed, and they were like a marketing thing for like the Expendables, but he made this ad, and it's like the best ad you've ever seen. I've got to send it to you because it's so fucking bad. It's so bad. I mean,
the Stallones know a thing or two about a good hustle. His mom is a butt psychic. Yeah. Literally, she's a psychic who reads your ad. That's not a joke.
No.
Stallone's mother is a butt psychic, and his brother is just in any piece of schlock shit ever. So.
Yeah.
Super Ninja. Oh no, Splinter, he's been starving the Ninja Turtles. Look at them, they all have anorexia.
Why is one like a different shade of green?
For real, well, you know, that's Mikey. You know, Mikey, he's always the fuck up. At least they got the mask colors right. At least they got blue, purple, red. Oh, but wait, is there a 5th Ninja Turtle?
I mean, there wasn't. Didn't they have like a sister or something at one point?
Venus, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's.
And then in the comics, I think there's a new turtle. Yeah, hey, there's too many ninjas here.
And I like as well that they're like the way they're packaged. It makes it look like they're like holding arms and like forming like a line of peace.
Hands across America.
That's how they're gonna beat Shredder. Also on the packaging, there's like a motorbike.
Yeah.
Just a motorbike.
They also all have swords, you know, like the Ninja Turtles all have.
Yep.
Red Rover, we call Bebop and Rocksteady over. Yeah, man, this new Ninja Turtles series, they don't really do as much fighting anymore, just a lot of playground games. It's a bold new direction, still better than the movie, though.
The live action movies, yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other live action movies. The first live action movie's pretty good.
Yeah.
I ever tell you, I've always had a really hard time getting into Ninja Turtles because there's so much of it. I don't know where to start, and B, always think like, what if I miss an in-joke or a reference or something for such a long-running series?
Same.
And I'm not gonna, and I can't go back and watch the '80s one because I'm not a child. I feel like it's much like Power Rangers. If you didn't get into it at a certain age, you never will.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Simpsons bootlegs. Oh, goody. What is going on in this scene? It's like Krusty has come to terms with something and he's really dropped a bomb on the family, and Homer is comforting Marge and Willie is comforting Homer.
Yeah, and Willie is like praying over the children while like eating his hair.
Yeah, he's like, don't look, children, don't look, you don't want to see.
See, I'm glad you said it was Willie, because I was gonna say it's like a miscolored like Mo.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, where they got the hair wrong. Yeah, you're right.
I also like that that Krusty is the same color that Homer was when he ate that fucking sub that had been in their fridge for like 2 months.
Yes, when he got all sick and everything. Bart looks drunk. Bart's eyes are like going in every different direction.
Yeah. The baby looks like she's seen some shit. Maggie looks like she's seen some shit.
Pacifier's the wrong color. She's not wearing a shirt. And, you know, Lisa looks like the drugs just kicked in. Because, again, none of them have eyebrows like that, but they feel like all the women Simpsons need eyebrows because they're the only ones that have them.
They all took that, they all ate that chili that Homer ate.
The Guatemalan insanity pepper.
Yeah, and they're tripping balls.
And they're hearing the Johnny Cash Space Coyote. I'm just your memory, Homer. I can't help you. I can offer you no new information. God, that episode's the fucking best. That one. Oh God, this is really bad. Again, it's like, have you ever seen The Simpsons?
Yeah, and again, all these people that make these things, they've like glimpsed at them, like at a corner of their eye, like at some point.
In a dark sweatshop with a gun to their head, make The Simpsons from memory.
Yeah, but I don't have memories of The Simpsons. Do it.
Well,
we'll kill your family.
Well, then I guess you're fucked. Oh, little wizard. Little wizard, such a scamp. I love the fucking unicorn in the background, the like 90s girl trapper keeper.
Yeah. I like that his wand is the same size as his broom.
Oh shit, it is too. Oh my God. Little wizard, big one. Look, no, see, it's totally okay to support Little Wizard as far as we know this isn't made by someone who hates trans people.
Yeah, as far as we know. This is the correct version of Harry Potter.
Man, can you believe that this is the real Harry Potter, Little Wizard? I know, right? Hey, look, you know, Little Wizard didn't make the Fantastic Beasts movies that totally fucking suck. So Little Wizard is fine.
This is what Rowling, like, copied off of. She had these toys, and she copied them.
Yes, I will create this. Also, I like he's wearing like a purple thing around his neck to denote his house. Apparently he's part of Purple House.
Purple House, yeah. The famous Purple House.
Famous Purple House. You know, you got the Gryffindors that are brave, and, you know, the Ravenclaws that are smart, and the Purple House, they like cheese. They're like below even the Hufflepuffs, the Purple House, like Hufflepuffs spit on them. Of Super Avengers, not just regular Avengers, Super Avengers. Oh, okay, now we got some great misspelling here and like shit that makes just Beat Magnum King. Fuck yeah, that's my porn name now. Beat Magnum King.
That's like Batman's stand.
You beat me to it. I'm like, that sounds like some JoJo shit. Like he's gonna summon that Beat Magnum King. My power is to summon bats from all over the world.
Also, I'm sensing a theme with like Batman being put on the Avengers. Like, is this some like subtle marketing by WB? Like they're the ones like who actually fund this shit.
For real. I mean, I just guess maybe in some parts of the world they don't know. They just think all superheroes are friends and
the
hang
same
out with
thing.
each other.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, yeah, I guess it's the thinking of children, so why shouldn't it be the thinking of companies too, trying to appeal to children?
Yeah.
Also, what's that? Super lore champion, but is that champion with a G? Gampion?
Well, I think it's meant to say superior, but it does say super law.
Super lore champion. God, I love misspelling. It's the best. I say as someone who misspells shit regularly, but my misspellings are sad. These are funny.
These are funny because they've been done by a machine.
Yeah, really. KT saying that Batman looks a little like Ezra Miller. Oh, yeah, I see it now.
It's got the choking action.
Choking action. Choke slam your enemies. Oh, yeah. Get turned down in your own sequel. Devin House Purple drank. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, that is... This is Obi-Wan if he was living in Alabama for a bit. Just growed a mullet. Obi-Wan, hey, can I borrow some money there, Yoda? Just till I get back on my feet.
I like that his hair, like it looks like he's like lost all of his hair, and that's like like a hair piece he found in like a dumpster and just like sat it on the back of his head.
Listen here, Luke, you sit down right here right now. I'm going to tell you about the Force. It surrounds us. It penetrates us. I've been to jail a few times. Don't let nobody penetrate you there. Now, let me tell you about the Clone Wars. I'm still pretty fucked up from the Clone Wars, man. I wake up screaming at night, shooting my TV set. Just dirtbag Obi-Wan is my new favorite character.
Yeah, this is what Toby One would be.
Yeah, really. Now, look, you're going to have to drive me to my space parole hearing because I'm still technically legally drunk from last night, but don't you tell nobody.
Yeah, blowing this for me.
Blowing this for... Look, I'm going to need some pee there. I'm going to need a little pee, and you're going to need to help me or fixing it to my leg. I got the shakes too bad. Oh, my God. Oh, now where'd I put my lightsaber? This is just a blue freezy. It's okay. I don't think nobody can tell. Ah, jeez. It's not doing great for Toby One. I think we give birth to a great new comic multiverse character, Toby One.
Toby One.
Now, Toby One is actually related to Toby Keith, in case you're wondering. That is true. That is canon, as they say. That is G-canon.
It's canon, yeah.
Now, you can't take that away at some point. Oh, Galaxy Empire.
Now these ones are actually kind of familiar to me because I actually own this one, and I own a Han Solo one of this. When I saw this, I'm like, holy shit! And I still have that Han Solo somewhere. I tried to find it so I could show it on stream, but I have no fucking... It's in a box somewhere.
It doesn't look too bad. Again, from far away, you know, friggin', mess up your eyes a little bit, and it looks like it could be a real Mandalorian figure.
I want to say, like, I got it from... It was like fucking years ago, like when I was like 5. I want to say they sold them in like this hardware store near me. And I remember, I want to say it was sold in like a hardware store as like just like one of those like things you can pick up in the checkout on your way out, sort of thing.
Impulse buy.
Yeah, but I remember it was pretty solid as well. It wasn't like a cheap piece of shit plastic.
It looks fairly well constructed, which you can't say about all the other ones that look like they'd fall apart immediately. Also, too, I think you're onto something there as well, Matt. Yeah, I think these like black market cheapo rip-off toys were a lot more common in like drugstores and hardware stores back when I guess, Disney lawyers weren't nearly as bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta protect the product.
And I do remember the gun, like it was like 3 sizes too big for his hand. You couldn't fit it in the hand.
He's a heavy trooper.
Yeah, because I remember there was the Boba Fett, there was the Han Solo. They had a Chewbacca, but it was a Chewbacca that they'd taken the mold from the Shadows of the Empire Chewbacca when he was dressed up as a bounty hunter.
Oh, wow.
So he had like this weird eye thing and like this big bandolier and everything. And I think there was like a stormtrooper.
That's crazy. Now, hey, you know what? If Mandalorian Season 3 or Book of Boba Fett really want to score points with the fans, let's have this guy show up. Oh shit, the king of the magician.
I think it's King of the Magic Rings.
Oh, okay, I
I
see
think
that
so.
there.
I think it says
His
that.
it's bad font, so his head is blocking it. So someone just wrote a fanfic and mashed up Lord of the Rings and Star Wars.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what is this? If Luke went to Middle Earth, but he kept the helmet, but picked up a sword? This one's just confusing.
It's just, yeah, again, mismatch of like just shit they had in bins.
Look, kids like Star Wars and they like Lord of the Rings, so if we put them together. Also, that's clearly Orlando Bloom, but that looks like concept art or like an unused book cover.
Yeah, well, I don't think, yeah, it's Orlando Bloom up there, then you got the guy who plays Frodo, and then like, yeah, it's like a hand with like a ring, and it's just like a bunch of shit. Just a bunch of shit.
Cover I've never seen. Man, to think nowadays Orlando Bloom would probably be happy to be on this box. It's like, hey man, what have you been in lately? Well, I've been in the King of the Magic Rings, as you can see.
Do you not remember me?
Do you not remember me? What the fuck happened to Orlando Bloom? Why did he drop off the face of the earth?
Yeah, I have no idea. I saw him in that movie The Outpost, and he did like some. He's done like a bunch of like shitty action films that are like obviously funded by like Russian mafia or like Macau
to
or something.
wash money.
Yeah. Bunch of them.
The Outpost was good. He's not in it long, but he's good in it.
Yeah.
Again, it's hard for me to like a war movie. That was a pretty good war movie. Ooh, Bat Hero.
A 2-pack.
Oh yeah, man, you're getting your money here. We got stolen comic artwork and also Batman the Animated stolen artwork that they clearly didn't know how to crop because it looks like Batman's giving you the finger from under his cape. I mean, on top of that, though, not terrible looking figures. I know what they are. These definitely look like figures that you might see somewhere.
They look like a slightly more premium, cheap, that you'd probably pay like, $5 for.
Again, the musculature looks to be a little wrong. I'm guessing these are like fucking Ken dolls that they repainted.
Yeah, I know like the Robin actually looks like it has like the belt molded onto the costume and everything. So maybe it was maybe it was like toys that were these Batman toys, but they've blown them up in size.
Yeah,
where they were meant to be like 7-inch figures. These are like 12-inch or something now.
Yeah, the head, that's the real problem.
Yeah, the head's like too small for its body. The head looks like the animated series Batman, Robin and Batman.
Yeah, it does. See, Batman, this is what happens when you get your underage wards to start working out and pumping iron at a young age. This is what they become.
Their head shrink and their body grows in mass, and he's been on that Venom.
You did this to me, Batman. Why did you do this to me? Red Hood was right.
Maybe this is Jason, and this is his Red Hood. He has to wear a helmet to make it look like his head is not so small.
What's that joke from I Think You Should Leave Now season 2? The Little Muscle Boy Awards. That's what he looks like. He looks like he won that year's Little Muscle Boy Awards. Oh, okay. Toy Special 3. So we're not doing Space Boys anymore. We're Toy Special now.
Yeah, we're Toy Special.
That is just a haunted look right there.
I gotta zoom in on that face.
Please do, because we really need to sell it. That's a look that just says.
He's been on that fucking space crack
for too long. Yeah, this is Buzz Lightyear lost in space. This is him just returning. He's fucking bug nut insane like Event Horizon. Yeah, he watched his crew eat each other.
Yeah, he passed through like the fucking Event Horizon into like hell.
His mouth, one eye is bigger than the other in his mouth. He's stuck in a grin.
He had a stroke on his way back or something.
He's got terrible space kidney stones that he's trying to pass. Why has future science not worked this out yet? Buzz just found out Tim Allen is ratting on him for all that cocaine he's selling.
Yeah.
What do you mean Tim Allen is ratting on me?
Goddamn Tim Allen.
He done it again.
Him and his fucking politics.
Yeah, I know, right? And this is why I'm Chris Evans now. And everyone's a lot happier.
Right. From there, what I'll do is I'll transition over into the licensed terrible fucking toys.
Oh, this will be special.
So these ones have a little bit more money behind them, but they're still equally as terrible because licensing goes fucking insane with these sorts of things. And
it really does.
Adds whatever to these fucking toys.
I'm taking off my weighted clothing now for this match now to really get into it. Goodbye, tortured Buzz. We hardly knew you. Okay, try me squeeze legs. I do believe try me squeeze legs cost you more. Wheel wrecker. Power attack deluxe. Okay, that just sounds like a lot of fun. This is an official box, and they just threw a bunch of words on there.
Yeah, this is an official toy.
You can tell it's official too because they have the actual real DC logo from that time.
Yeah.
This is a fucking ugly box.
Yeah, I like this scene. Like, I don't understand this box because like the figure is just like sitting on it.
Yeah, wow, this is an ugly box. Official to him wearing a suit that he does not wear in the movie. Remember the great scene where he throws a wheel?
Now, the Man of Steel toy line was filled with this, of just like toys of like Superman in this costume, which is, again, I think it's just a repaint of like what Jor-El and Zod wore in that costume. And just, with like shit like this, like wheel. I think there was one where he had like a spinning disc with blades on it or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a motorbike at one point, I think.
Jeez, it's like they made a movie that was wholly inaccessible to children, so they really had to rack their brain to try and make a Man of Steel toy that kids would want to buy.
Yeah, we'll make him throw the wheel, like in that iconic scene where he threw the wheel at those children on a bus.
Is that a thing? It is now. Make them blue, too, because the costume's too fucking dark and unappealing, and no kid's going to want to pick that up off the shelf. Why did they make such a dark, unappealing costume? But they're going to do it at least 3 more times.
Three or 4 more times, yep.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah, Power Attack Deluxe. That sounds almost mistranslated.
It does, yeah.
Power Attack Deluxe. That's pretty great. Oh, Outdoor Heroes. Yes. Oh, my God. I remember these back in the day when they were just making anything and everything.
Yeah, these are the Spider-Man that were cut from No Way Home.
Yeah, really. Oh, I really wanted to see Fisherman and Archer Spider-Man, see what they were doing. They live, rich and interesting lives, Again, I love they're sold together, implying like, wait, does Archer Spider-Man and Fisher Spider-Man, are they a couple on their Earth? Is that the thing? Did they own a quaint bed and breakfast in the countryside? Is that the lore for these heroes? Like, again, because their hands are so close, it almost looks like they're holding hands in the box.
They're a couple. Deal with it.
It's the canon now, everyone. I'm sorry, Fisherman Spider-Man and Archer Spider-Man.
One goes, hunting, with his bow and arrow. The other one fishes,
And, they trade off on what days the other one fights crime. So it's really a great system when you break it down.
Yeah. And I want to say as well, these weren't the only 2 in this sort of adventure hero set. I want to say there was one with like a boat, like a canoe.
Oh, yeah. It's the spider boat for when Spider-Man needs to get across big bodies of water. You just can't make a little boat like you did in the Weirdo 60 cartoon. This is totally the age too when they like ran out of ideas for the Ninja Turtles, and it's like, well, what if they played sports?
Yeah. Well, what if they dressed up in a trench coat? What if they went white water rafting?
What if they had day job? What if they did anything?
Yeah, I've actually I just typed in the adventure hero thing, and I've actually found some other ones that are like even worse. Like this.
Oh, amazing!
Oh my God, some of them. Is that a fucking football Spider-Man? What?
I'm not gonna lie though. What is it? Fisherman Spider-Man with his spider red and blue, overall dumbwaiters. I would totally fucking wear those though. I'd rock the shit out of those. It's like overalls are coming back into fashion. I'm like, I think I should buy some overalls again, but I don't know what overalls to buy. It's like, some guys, they're really like street fashioning it up where it's like, yeah, it's overalls, but I only wear one strap.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. But then I'm reminded that, you know, because of my white trash jeans in the place that I live, if I wear overalls, eventually I'm just going to start wearing it without a shirt. A banjo will enter the picture, and then I'll just be gone. Oh, okay, Safari Spider-Man. Oh no! Oh no! Black Panther looks at this and says, "Fucking take that off, you colonizer."
He's going on an illegal poaching vacation.
Yeah, really. Kraven is just foaming at the goddamn mouth right now with rage. Now, I hope that's a camera to take pictures of the wildlife, Spider-Man, and not some gun to hunt them for sport.
Oh, it's a giant gun. It's got a scope on it.
Is Spider-Man really so bored being Spider-Man that he needs to go on safari?
As Robot of the Sea says, he's going to kill the rhino.
Oh my god, Spider-Man, New York needs you. The freaking, Kotati are invading. Please come out. Oh, that's a beautiful lion. Oh, look at that sunset. I need to take more vacation.
So Jameson's going to get pictures of him, like, standing over, like, a couple of lion corpses with, like, fucking Jeffrey Epstein or something.
Of course, there. Again, continuing our 24-hour coverage of Spider-Man shooting an endangered white rhino. No, I shot the rhino, endangered white rhino. Crushed up the horn and snorted it. Thought he gave him amazing sexual powers. Oh, beach Spider-Man. Yeah, because Spider-Man goes to the beach all the time.
Yeah.
Why does his, swimming mask there look like Spider-Man 2099? Looks like he cut off Miguel O'Hara's head and just put it in there.
I think it's like a cap, like a hat.
Oh,
but yeah, it looks like he's like cut off his face and put it on the top of the cap.
Horrifying. Those shorts are pretty fucking lit, though. I'm not gonna lie. With the blue on the outside there and the spider, I'd rock those in the summer. I'd take those to the condo pool. Again, look, everything else is wrong, but the shorts are good. And that the shorts gotta, match the mask, because, of course, Spider-Man swims in his mask.
Of course, yeah, it's like waterboarding. He'll just be, like drowning as he's swimming.
He has a swim shirt, too, which blows me away. I'm like, oh, Spider-Man's one of those guys who needs a swim shirt? All right. Yeah. Again, I don't want to make you feel ways about it. I'm just saying I assumed Spider-Man, being ripped and everything, he'd want to take his shirt off. Okay, Skydiver Spider-Man, and these are all official.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man, again, a guy who can swing through the air and basically skydives 24 hours a day is gonna go to a plane and all right. And because he's a big fan of branding, he of course also has to have a red and black, frickin' parachute.
Of course, yeah.
Does it actually work, though? If I throw it up in the air, would he actually come down, or would it probably just be bullshit?
It probably is one of those toys. I mean, this was made in, the 90s when the Spider-Man toys were just fucking everywhere. So I would imagine it probably would work. And it's an officially licensed toy, so...
If you had one of these, everyone, please tell us in the comment section if this actually worked or if it was bullshit.
Yeah, I remember, seeing all these figures, they were fucking everywhere.
Same. I think if you go to toy conventions, you can still find a lot of these unopened because I don't think these were very popular lines at all for obvious reasons.
No, because there was too many of them.
Yeah. Oh my god, Skydiver Spider-Man, get the fuck out of here, I hate you more than anyone. Oh, that's the good X-Men box art, though. No doubt about that. This was primo X-Men box art.
Yeah.
Battle Brigade, Wolverine, mutant armor. So what if Wolverine had even more claws? What if his suit was 90% claws?
90% claws, yeah.
And what if he had a bunch of armor that he doesn't need because he has a healing factor? I'm not gonna lie, though, the giant claw suit is something I totally feel like could come back in, X Deaths of Wolverine.
Yeah, again, it looks like something that could be in the comics that was probably drawn in the 80s or 90s that he had to wear to fight Silver Samurai or something.
Or some shit, yeah. I tell you what, when Wolverine's done with the brown suit, he's gonna bring back the claw suit.
Yeah, it's just all claws.
These are bad, but these are nostalgic bad. I love these in their own shitty way.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're pretty good. They're bad, but I like it. And, I mean, honestly, the box art are better than the figures.
Again, yeah, you felt bad ripping into them because the box arts were pretty fucking cool.
So good. That, like, takes me back, the box art. Like, that's the problem with kids today. Not to sound like an old man, but the box art for all toys today is bad.
It's pretty bad. It's really bland.
It's really bland. This is how they used to get us, you know? This is how they used to get us in stores. Ooh, Man of Steel. Yikes.
Yeah, when the movie wasn't called Man of Steel.
Yeah, Superman Returns Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bulletproof Superman with a gray suit.
Yeah, it's again, the Batmans, the Supermans, they were just filled with like recolors.
Yeah, what a fucking exciting color, gray.
Yeah, and then you could also get the sexual deviant Lex Luthor.
Yeah, with molesting action. Don't leave him with other action figures. Oh no, he's gonna record his creepy Christmas videos that he does every year to not so subtly threaten his accusers. Hey, I found out who actually does those now.
Oh, films them?
Yeah, I actually figured that out.
Oh, who is it?
Okay, so there was this brothers band who had like a one-hit wonder hit like back in the early 2000s. Their names were like Jared and something. They're identical twin brothers. They're Jewish. One guy went on to create Postmodern Jukebox.
Okay.
That YouTube show where they do like fun covers of classic songs.
Yeah.
And the other brother created like a talent management company, but the only talent he manages is Kevin Spacey.
Ooh.
He also lives in his house with him.
Okay.
Which was really bad for him when all those Kevin Spacey allegations came out, because at the same time the guy was suing to try and get his son in like a custody case.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, fuck indeed. So that's a weird thing I learned this year finally, and when Kevin Spacey inevitably drops one in the next couple hours, because he will, you'll know the story behind it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'll find the whole video. Todd in the Shadows did a whole thing on it because he covered their one-hit wonder. And it's like, well, you know, they had better careers outside of music. It's like, here's the one guy, he did Postmodern Jukebox. If you're on YouTube, you probably know about it because it's popular. Here's what the other brother did.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck indeed. Yikes. Also, Lex Luthor doesn't even wear a power suit in the movie. I wish he did, though.
No. And because, yeah, that power suit actually looks pretty good.
It looks not bad. It looks like something that could be in the movie. But gray-suited Superman is just no thank you.
Yeah. Well, and technically he did wear a gray suit in that film when he came back to Earth.
I guess he did.
But it was different than that one.
Yeah, it was a different kind of one. Yeah, gray is not a color that fills me with like, yeah, that's exciting.
And again, bulletproof Superman he's already bulletproof, you know?
It's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? Okay, this I have seen. This I know. Decoy Batman. Oh my god, I saw this in stores, and even as a young kid, I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
What drew me to this when I found the image was like the picture of Bruce up the top there, like throwing like the top end of like a corpse at like someone. A corpse dressed like Batman.
I dug up a vagrant and dressed him like Batman to fool my enemies.
I killed a wino and then dressed him up like Batman.
When you're rich, they just let you get away with it. Now, this is from the Mask of the Phantasm line, which are actually very hard to find now because they only corresponded with the first animated movie. They're also famous for a second thing, in that this is the line that actually spoiled the twist of the movie because the Andrea Beaumont Phantasm figure has her unmasked on it.
It comes with like a mask and mask off feature, yeah.
Yep. And that one is super rare, too. I think that one's going for like $200 on eBay last time I checked. It's a real fucking collector's item.
Damn.
Yeah, because they only made so few of them.
Yeah.
Again, even this shitty one, I bet, is probably going for a lot of money.
Oh, I imagine, they all are.
Yeah. Yeah, Batman with black and red. That's weird. Again, no one could tell that's a Decoy Batman.
Wait a minute.
Hey, he doesn't wear that. Again, Batman just assumes all of his villains are colorblind.
And it's the same sort of colors that Bruce wears as his suits as well. Like, you know, his, like, business suits?
Yeah, so it is. Huh. Ooh, Legends of Batman. Future Batman. In the time before Batman Beyond, there was only Future Batman.
Future Batman, which just looks like John Paul Valley.
Yeah. Oof, this is ugly as sin, though. Why? Why that shade of like green?
Yeah, it's like a really like puke green.
if it was any other color, you might have been able to get away with it. Like you said, if they made it red like John Paul Valley, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
The art on the box is better than the figure.
Yeah, yeah. The art's really good. I think that's also, it was one of those figures that come with like a collectible trading card.
Oh, of course, yeah. Everything got to have them collectible trading cards. That was the 90s in a nutshell.
And it's really funny because the Batman one, this Legends one, and I think there was like 2 other like Batman toy lines were happening around the same time.
Yeah, this was before the age when like one company kind of solidified it. Now like you only have the DC, exclusive figures and the Marvel Legends and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, toys have changed a lot since we've been alive, haven't we?
They really have. They've gotten worse.
Ooh. In some ways, they certainly have.
I mean, they look better now, but they're like worse because they don't have many as the functions that they used to have.
That, and also, as with most things in entertainment, it's become a monopoly. So now, like, if you want certain ones, you have to buy through Amazon or you have to buy through Walmart because they've choked out the smaller toy makers.
Yep.
Batman, the Riddler, Batman Forever. What is even going on here?
It's like a device that like puts like some brain thing on people.
Okay, well, so this is definitely them being like, we don't know how to make any of the Riddler's powers work as an accessory, so what the fuck are we gonna do?
This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's just filled with like all of these toys where like, it's like Riddler with like some fucking weird mech arm, and he never had that in the movie.
No, give him a cane. Give him a question mark cane. That's so obvious.
Cane with a sword or something.
Yeah, give him a little bowler hat that he can take on and off. That's all. Give him a little book of riddles that he's got to look at sometimes. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Who knows?
Yeah, we know there's no fucking answer for that one, Nigma Punch. Don't give me riddles with no answers. What's the sound of one hand clapping? That's a Zen riddle and you fucking know it. It's not supposed to have an answer. It's like saying if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? I don't know and you don't know. That's got to be a good Riddler story we can write where he just stops like giving riddles with answers. He just starts giving riddles with no answer.
Yeah.
So like Gordon and all the cops are just sitting around like, whoa, man, really makes you think. Okay, deep dive Batman. Oh yes, this is just every toy needed deep sea action. Play with them in the sink.
I remember I had one. I think it was an animated series one, and it was something similar to this. It was like Aqua Batman. I should try and find an image of it. And he had like a white and yellow and like an aqua green blue like camo suit.
I had a deep sea Spider-Man and like a Venom where he was also like some deep sea creature, and I know they repainted that one a bunch.
I'm pretty sure I've got a deep sea Venom coming up.
Oh, killer, maybe it's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I look at this, why did Batman need to be neon snot green to deep dive?
Yeah, yeah. I guess maybe so the fish see him.
And he doesn't even look like that on the box. Like the black and orange looks better.
Yeah.
Why does the toy not match the box? What the fuck? That's such a weird choice. This is my green screen suit, everyone. You can put whatever you want on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill it in with black later on in post.
For some reason, I need a darker shade of black that doesn't exist yet. I'll create it. Alfred, get to work on that.
Alright, what's this next one? This next one's... I think I remember I didn't have this particular one, but one very similar to it.
Right. It hit me with it.
It should be loading up soon.
Again, I as soon as we're done here, I want to go on eBay and see how much they're going for.
Probably a fair bit.
Probably a fair bit because, we are all a generation of stunted individuals who cannot afford houses or any of the other things in life, but we can afford our old toys, damn it. Oh, with Flame Glow.
Yeah, Flame Glow.
Yes,
no motorbike.
No, well, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, Ghost Rider, the walking man, Marvel's great walking superhero. He hails a cab and gets the bus. Yes. Okay. See, I remember this too, because there was a whole line of Ghost Rider figures that like glowed in the dark, and they were super cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that is this one, but it feels like it was around the same time.
Yeah, I don't think I had, because this is Ghost Rider 2, so it's the second Ghost Rider. I don't think it was
Yes.
him I had, and I don't think you could remove
The skull bit.
the skull bit. I think that just came on it.
I will admit it's kind of cool though. It's not poorly designed at all.
No, no, yeah, it's a pretty good figure.
It actually looks like a pretty good figure. Like if I had this, I bet I'd have a lot of fun with this. I had a Toy Biz Jack-o'-lantern that had basically the same fire in the hair thing going on, and I loved that one.
Nice.
Played with that one a lot. I wanted Green Goblin or Hobgoblin, but I guess Jack-o'-lantern will be fine. Close enough.
There were too many jack-o'-lanterns. They were all on clearance.
Yeah, man, have you seen the Toy Biz Hobgoblin, what that's going for? It's going for like a ridiculous fucking price now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Out of this gutter. Both the goblins are. I would love to start collecting those like retro figures again, but that ain't happening.
No.
Oh, I had this one.
Yeah, I thought this is when you were talking about like the Sea Strike Venom and stuff. This is
Yes.
Yeah.
Sea Snare Venom. I remember because he had like these ridiculously huge claws. And again, like he had like a little thing on the back you could press, and he would do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, Spider-Man. Grr.
I had one. I had one similar to this, and I don't think it was an underwater one, but I think it was part of that, like the classics range, which it was like I'm pretty sure it was a Venom that came with like a backpack that had like goo in it, and it had like arms.
Yes, I think I had that one too. David in the chat there says Water Wars. Yes, I remember the whole Water Wars line. Again, around Christmas time, Marvel did a huge push for it. There was this, there were X-Men ones and Spider-Mans. You could get like the X-Men like Hydro Assault thing. It was like a big boat with a chamber, and you could drop them, and it was the coolest fucking thing. And I had it, and it was great.
Yeah.
God, I wish I still had it.
Yeah, those toys, like that Spider-Man line was so cool.
It really. What was the obsession with water Marvel had this year? Like, look, we have toys you play with everywhere else. We need toys that you have to play with at the water.
Well, again, I think it was all like that. Like there was a lot of toys back then that did that. They had like some like super soaker function or something like that, where like it'd squirt water at you or someone. And I think I think it was like something that was just a thing back then.
Scuba Steve.
Yeah, Scuba Steve.
Now look, again, freaking Toy Biz, Marvel Legends, whoever the powers may be, what I'm saying is if you want all the money from like 20-somethings who are slowly becoming 30-somethings, re-release Water Wars 2021.
Yeah, again, like all the new figures now, they're literally like just the figure. You don't get anything with them. Like you release something like that, I'd probably buy them.
Say, man, I really wish they would re-release Water Wars so you get a bunch of like 20, 30-somethings at the lake playing in the water, and all these little kids, mommy, what are wrong with those men? And we just yell at them and be like, look, you're all gonna die in global warming. We're just gonna have fun while we can. Let us have this. Let us have this.
This is our thing.
Yeah, we can't have homes or families because of the economy and shit. Let us fucking enjoy Water Wars. And that's what ends COVID and brings us all together by bringing out a new Water Wars. Well, it turns out the cure for Corona-19 was actually new Water Wars figures. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, Shapeshifters. Yeah, that's ugly as sin.
Do you remember this line?
Vaguely, but oh my god.
I had this Batman and Spider-Man, and it changed into a bat, and it always confused me. I'm like, why?
Why is Spider-Man a bat? That feels like they're angling for for a sue job is what that sounds like. And
I think so there was the who else was in there? I think there was a Thor.
Right.
There was that famous Punisher one that I'm sure you've seen, that where
with
he's
the
like,
needle dick.
Yeah, where he turns into like a gun.
Yeah, of course.
Because of course there was a Hulk who I think turns into like a dinosaur, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I think there was like an apocalypse one as
Oh
well. I'm not sure.
wow.
I'm not sure what one he turned into.
Like, it's not a bad idea in theory. Transformers are big, the Marvel characters are big. What if we just make our Marvel characters Transformers? But again, why is Spider-Man a bat and not a spider?
Yeah, I think like they had like because they had Spider-Man, they had like because I think they had two lines. I think they had the Marvel Shapeshifters line, and then the Spider-Man Shapeshifters. And I think there was an Avengers one and an X-Men
Right.
one where it was basically just to get more money out of it. But like
Yeah,
yeah,
because
you had it like where they turn into like snakes, and I think the Venom and the Carnage one turned into the same thing. They were just recolors.
of course. There you go. Gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting really nostalgic now when we're getting into the ones that we actually own.
Yeah, they also had like an Ant-Man who turned into an ant, and the Ant-Man was like the one from like that cartoon where he had like armor.
Oh yes, the what is it? The Mightiest Avengers or Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Something like that, yeah.
Again, it had like a weird tagline to it. It didn't even last that long. I remember watching that Saturday morning, be like, "Oh yeah, a new superhero cartoon. This is gonna be great. Wow, all these characters fucking suck."
Yeah, they were basically like just to sell toys.
Yeah, worst versions of all of them. Oh my god, what am I looking at?
Yeah, so this is licensed X-Men, the first X-Men film toys. Again, this was like really weird packaging because I've got another one I'll pop up in a minute of this where it was like they show you like a picture of the actor and like they give their name as like the character and stuff. It was really strange.
That's an odd choice. Is that Senator Kelly? Is that gooey Senator Kelly when he slips through the bars because he became a jellyfish?
It is, yeah. You know, everyone's favorite character. The
Mommy,
bigoted
mommy,
fucking senator.
Yeah, I want the bigoted senator. Mommy. And that kid grew up to be Matt Gates. There you go. Oh my god, I cannot believe they rendered the grossest, most fucked up thing from that movie into a goddamn toy.
And the best thing is like he's a an accessory.
Yeah, really, he's a mutant accessory, which I'm sure pisses him off. That's just fucked. Everything about this is wrong. How did someone sign off on that?
Again, I think they were just toys just thrown out there because fucking movie branding.
I guess.
Probably sold a lot as well.
Maybe. And James, please remember me, Marston, as Cyclops.
James, I'm cucked in everything I'm in, Marston.
Please remember me. Hey, at least he's wearing a costume here.
Yeah, the costume he wears for like what 2 seconds in the film.
At the very least, yeah. What's the other one supposed to be?
It's Jean Grey encased in like Toad's like jizz.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because I don't even think that even happened in the film.
No, I don't think it. At least it didn't look like that when it happened.
No.
Wow, man. Now Jean is an accessory. That's gotta piss her off. She became the Dark Phoenix just because of this.
Yeah. This is what like sent like Scott into that time where he was just like a cuck in everything. He fucking like was in just for that one figure. Can't have that.
I'm gonna ruin your fucking life, Scott, in everything. You're gonna die. They're gonna promote your brother above you in the next trilogy, and then we're gonna kill you both. So no Summers can thrive in this world.
And then in the
next.
comics at the same time are gonna make you like some weirdo fucking right winger who's villain who's been manipulated by Emma Frost.
We're gonna make you the next Magneto, but also we're gonna completely, fucking drop the ball on that, so it's never even interesting once. Oh, so Ben Riley Spider-Man Special Collector Series. That's definitely Ben.
Yeah, I think this is from that time in the animated series where he was like around at the time.
Right. Yes. For a minute when they were hopping universes. Stealth Venom, who just looks like a bunch of goo. Looks like if you touched him, he'd be sticky.
Yeah, as well as like, so he's meant to be invisible, but like his symbol and like the eyes and stuff is so. Do you just see them like sort of floating around?
God damn, Eddie, you suck at everything. I do like the tagline "Sneak Attack Symbiotes," though. That's pretty fun.
It's pretty good, yeah.
That's pretty good, if nothing else. Again, the box art is better than the toy.
Yeah. Now this next one, is an official toy. It doesn't look like it.
Okay, this is pretty good. I will admit that Venom doesn't look official. That looks pretty fucking bootleg.
Yeah. Oh, again, I think it's because he's like see-through. It doesn't look right.
No, someone in the chat saying it's anti-Venom before anti-Venom. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, I'm excited for this next one here. When we finally get to it. Again, chat, to remind you, I'm seeing it at the same time you see it, so our reactions are all the same.
There's a bit of a delay, yeah.
Ooh, doggy. That's, oh my god, that is rough as fuck.
Yeah, no, I think this was one of the Shapeshifter toys that we saw earlier.
Yeah, he looks like he can move the pieces.
Yeah, and yeah, it doesn't look good.
Why is it blue? Armored Spider-Man has black and silver. That's why it's so fucking cool. You put blue in there and he looks horrible. Why do his joints look wrong? Why are his legs attached to like his fucking, love handles? What is wrong with that cod piece? It looks like he's just got a massive donger. Spider dong, spider dong. Break crime and I'll smack you with my dong.
I'm just looking just to see like what he transforms into
yes, please.
I don't know what could he possibly transform into? Maybe a bat, maybe something, maybe a dog.
So it's so funny. People love the 90s Armored Spider-Man because of the cartoon and everything else, when in reality in the comics he only really had the armored look for like a minute.
Yeah, it wasn't all that long, and since then he hasn't really worn this one because he keeps getting different marks of it.
Yeah, he keeps getting different versions. He gets like Iron Man armor. He gets like Parker Industries armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't actually wear this one. Yeah, wow, the blue, it's amazing that one small choice completely ruins the suit.
I know.
Nova saying, yes, Spider-Man armor Mark V, the thick arachnid. Bring me my dummy thick suit. That's what I need. My ass will clap so loud. It will scare away the Vulture and everyone else. Oh no, it's ass-shaking Spider-Man. Better run. Okay, so Superman the Animated Series looks to be the era we're in.
Yep.
It's a good era. What is going on with any of this?
It's again, water-based. I think a deep dive.
God damn it, man! You either feast or famine with these water toys. Am I right? They're either really good or stupid.
Yeah, and again, he's got like all these big guns. The toy as well. It's interesting because it's not in the style of the animated series. It's just
not
like
at all.
I have to think that because I think around the time there was an actual Superman toy line just called Superman. Right. And I have to think this is just a repackaging because again, you can put the new logo on it. You can put the thing out there that says new. All of that sort of stuff on it.
It's crazy to think when you just change a couple of the colors on a superhero suit, it just destroys it and makes it this uncanny valley mess.
It just looks terrible. It looks a bit more like Superboy.
Very much so, like with the leather jacket, 100%.
Yeah.
Also, Superman, can't you breathe underwater? You can breathe in space sometimes. Why do you need all this?
Maybe he was like deep diving into like sewage or something.
There you go. Yeah, well, I don't want to get the poopy on me. Hey, Dr. Emil Hamilton, make me an anti-poopy suit, please. Because he's Superman, he wouldn't say, build me a shit suit.
Yeah.
And Emil Hamilton's like, cool, I'll do this, and then I'll turn on you in the Justice League era. Oh, see, now this looks all right.
Now this is something I actually owned.
Ah, very nice.
It's like a Superboy motorcycle. The back wheel like comes apart as like a hover wheel. So had like this picture doesn't show it. It had like a net gun.
Oh, of course.
Because Superboy fires net guns, of course.
Nets were very popular because you could show it off in the toy commercial where they have those amazing like diorama sets for your toys. And, oh no, he got hit with the net and fell through the block.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like it. This is cool. I'm all about this.
Yeah, that was a pretty. I think they also did like because this was not too long after the death of Superman where they started like a toy blitz for this, and I think there was something similar to with like Steel and the Eradicator and stuff like that.
Makes sense. Superman's dead, so you got to buy our new toys.
Yeah. Now this next one's pretty cool.
I was gonna say we got to do a sequel at one point where it's like, and here's toys we had growing up that we like. That are still cool, because this is genuinely cool.
It is, yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm about this. How you doing, Chad? You still having fun? You're all hanging out with us, so I'm guessing you're all still
We're
enjoying
enjoying
yourself.
it. Yeah, our numbers have stayed
Oh,
consistent. Yeah.
oh, wow. Superman during his crow phase. Wow, I love he's got like the protector, but only on the one
Oh yeah,
leg.
you gotta have it on the one leg. Yeah.
West Side Story Superman, he's got his chain and his switchblade, and he's gonna rumble with them
Yeah.
greasy sharks.
Yeah, he's got like some shield thing.
What era is this from? What is this even from?
This is definitely from the 90s.
Oh, I mean, 100%. Just wow. Also, he's got the S curl, but he's also got like one of them like high top sergeant cuts.
Yeah, it's very it's here. I've got a better picture of it. Let me just save. Oh, that was actually kind of a shit picture, but it's called, the toy is actually called the Street Guardian Superman.
Oh, okay. You know, when Superman's about taking, Law and Order to the streets.
Yeah, yeah, he's filling in for, I don't know, Gangbuster or someone.
Yeah, really, right? Gangbusters like, come on, man, it's not even fun when you do it. Gotta give me some credit. It is super Punisher, it's super Crow, it's super everything. There's just something so disconcerting about Superman when he puts on a trench coat and that he puts up the collar all the fucking way.
Yeah, again, this is the phase where he lost the powers and he's fighting crime, like without his powers. So he obviously needs a chain, a coat.
Yeah. Gotta bare knuckle box criminals in the alleys and shit. Fighting homeless people for meat. This is Superman's meat now. I need it to energize myself to fight crime. Clark Belmont. Yeah, I like that. Oh my god, he does have the Vampire Slayer whip. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that is a better look at it. Okay. Oh yeah, because he's got mullet Superman in the art back there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was around the time that Superman was, I think, just coming back from the dead.
Now, again, if they made this, there should really be a Batman equivalent. It should be Street Guardian Superman, and it should be Sky Guardian Batman, where Batman's like, I can fucking fly now.
Yeah, he's got a special cape that makes him fly.
And I shoot lasers. It's fucking great. Godlike power kicks ass. Damn, Clark, we should swap more often. and Batman's colors would obviously be brighter.
Oh, yeah, they'd be like a bright blue and a bright yellow and like maybe a bright gray.
Yeah. I like Superman kept the shirt. It's like, look, I need black pants and a trench coat, but I'm going to keep, the shirt, though, for, like, branding reasons.
Yeah, well, they need to know who it is,
Yeah, you got to know it's Superman. That's a funny one. Oh, okay, here, more Superman the Animated Series, Mission Masters 3.
Yeah, so this Superman is like a quick change one where Superman wears the corpse of Clark Kent.
Clark Kent. Yeah, wow, it's funny that toys would do that, and looking back, oh, geez, that's horrifying.
It's funny because you get toys that do this where it's like obviously a very cheap alternative to like, instead of packaging two figures, we'll put like the half of one other figure, and you can just you could just insert the other one. But then you get ones where they went like kind of all out on it, where like you'd actually have like extra clothes and stuff that you could, like, I remember there was a Superman figure from probably around this time, maybe a little bit later, where it would have like an actual suit and the glasses and a hat and everything that you could put over the costume.
It's probably more expensive, and they figure kids are going to lose those little pieces. The Power Rangers had it so easy with those little flip figures that you hit the belt, and it's like, hey, I have my helmet off. Hey, I have my helmet off.
I'm pretty sure they did some of them for, I want to say Batman?
Makes sense, because sometimes he doesn't always have the helmet on.
Yeah, you'd have it go from like Bruce Wayne to Batman, and have like the cape in it and everything.
This is also Hasbro too, because I can see their little logo that's gone unchanged down on the bottom.
Yeah, back when Hasbro used to do these figures, which they don't now because they're all doing them through like McFarlane Toys.
Yeah, it's crazy how things change. Oh yeah, that X-Men 90s font. Fuck yeah, put it in my vein.
Yeah, and this is official. This is a Toy Biz.
Amazing. Magneto Magnetron. Get into the Magneto mobile.
When's this gonna happen on Krakoa? This is,
please, yeah. Magneto goes to like his fucking garage, like, look, Charles, there's only one way we're gonna get out of this one. Pulls a tarp off. Yes, the old Magneto mobile. Get in.
Yeah, it's been like sitting in his house for like a long while.
I've been repairing it. And then they just like drive off the edge of the island, Thelma and Louise style, flipping off everyone, you'll never take us alive, fuckers. See you all in hell.
We're gonna make a new island.
Yeah, really, with blackjack and hookers, and none of you are invited. We're doing it our way. Yeah, Magneto kart. Oh my God, you're right. Yeah, where is the X-Men kart racer? Million characters, million cars, a lot of powers. That'd be fun. I also love they have to put the evil mutants on it in case you didn't know.
Yeah, this is back when he was an evil mutant.
Yeah, not morally gray mutants. I mean, shit, at that point, you'd have to also put that on Xavier, also morally gray mutants. Oh, El Señor Turtle.
Now, do you want to know what the official name for this is?
Oh, please tell me.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bandito, Bastion, Mike.
Right.
No, Mike,
oh,
no, Mikey, don't commit those hate crimes.
Yeah, really. Oh, no. Cultural appropriation. Oh. Whoa, guys, this week Mikey gets in trouble and gets canceled on Twitter when old pictures of him surface committing hate crimes. Mark Wahlberg's looking at him like, hey, man, me too.
Hey,
same thing happened to me.
It's fine, it'll just go away. No one will remember.
You can be in Daddy's home, too. It's fine. I was also Bandito bashing Mark Wahlberg for a bit. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, this is bad. This is that's a no-no, Mikey. At least it's Mikey. At least it's the dumbass of the family doing it.
Yeah, he's like, he didn't know better, you know.
Yeah, that's his defense. It's like Leo and Splinter are having a press conference. Look, he's an idiot. He doesn't know, but he's sorry. He's taking sensitivity training. We told him not to put the little mustache on. We told him 3 times. As the chat said, yeah, he also looks way too into it, which is also the problem.
Yeah.
This is the best day of my life today. Oh, no, Mikey. I'm sure there's way more like this because the Turtles dressed up as a lot of shit back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so much.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got some Star Wars here. Krem Oldulf?
I think it's Hemi Oodle.
The fuck is he from?
He was in Return of the Jedi in the background of Jabba's palace for like a second. So of course he has like a 10,000 page word Wikipedia, which I've got up at the moment.
Please tell me his whole story.
He took up residence on Tatooine after his ship was shot down on Tatooine, and so he fell in with gun running and weapon making for as you do. Yeah, and he looks like a busted asshole.
He really fucking does. He looks like a prolapsed anus. He looks like something you dig out of your garbage when it falls over, and like you only find it when you're taking the bag. And you're like, oh god, what the fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck that was. A shitty Brussels sprout. I'm gonna put that back in there. This is when people are like, Star Wars is ruined. I'm like, dude, they made figures out of everything and multiple Wikipedia pages. There is not near as much like fucking honor in this series that you think there is.
Yeah. The figures they would come out with specifically around, I think it was around the time like the prequels were starting to come out. Like where they repackage everything. I think at one point there was like a package you could get. I'm gonna try and find a picture of it because I've just remembered about it now, where it was like you could buy a George Lucas action figure, but it was like a set of all the characters he's played.
Yes, I remember that one too.
Oh no, it was his family. That was right. It was Lucas and like his family members who had all been in the film.
Self-indulgent, huh?
Yeah, and you get them all, and they were in this like nice packaging, and I think they had like a collector coin and everything because of course
90s,
yeah.
Now, when you say his whole family, is it also his ex-wife who edited the movies and who he's actively tried to like get out of all of it with his like new version?
She's in the
figure I
pack,
want.
and that's why the pack is so, a collector's
Rare.
item, because future editions didn't have her in it.
And Lucas went out of his way to destroy all of them after the divorce. Again, real story, everyone. Lucas's ex-wife is the one who edited the original trilogy, which makes you wonder.
Made it look really good.
Lucas collector set.
Yeah, and they also
all your
released, I
favorites.
think, kind of recently, at least in the Black Series one, they had like a George Lucas Stormtrooper, and I think
I remember.
and I
that
think
one
you
too.
get like a Rebel pilot one as well.
Yeah, he's a stormtrooper. You hit the back there, and he says "white slavery." Wait, what?
What?
Oh no.
Red Tails was a good idea.
Yeah, we just call that human trafficking now, George. It's cool. I mean, it's not cool, but I mean, just don't do the thing.
Yeah, Star Wars toys. Fucking everyone got a fucking character. Like they even made one of that guy with the ice cream fucking container out of Empire Strikes Back. And he came with the ice cream Camtono.
The ceiling here was always subterranean, is what we're trying to say. Fucking Marianas Trench low is what this thing. They're like, Star Wars doesn't mean what it used to mean. I'm like, my dude. Now these ones take me back. Oh yeah, these ones make me happy, and these are the ones that they're currently re-releasing for ridiculous amounts of money because they're all. I think the next drop is in April. And I'm gonna be stupid and spend $100 to get some of these.
Yeah, these ones are releasing recently, and these were like the main line.
Yeah, these were the main lines. Got to get the Scorpion, Kraven, and Shocker. Yeah, the Venom. I've seen better Venom figures. It's that weird Vulture from the show where like he was young Vulture for a minute, because he like sucked people's youth and everything. I forgot that was a side plot. That was a thing he could do because they couldn't punch each other. Carnage also looks fine, just looks like a reprinted Venom.
Yep.
And the Lizard, again, he's got the coat, which is what you want.
Yeah. The lizard one on here is like, I don't think I've found a Lizard toy that looks as good as like the ones from this era.
It's true. Again, you want to know how much they cared about reselling our childhood nostalgia back to us. When they re-released these figures just recently, they recreated the box art because they know Pavlovian response in our brains of birthdays and Christmases and good report cards and that specific spider logo and font where he's standing on the P and the I.
They did it as well for I believe the X-Men. Like the 90s X-Men one, they did it for. There was a DC series, the Super Friends one, which I have the Superman one from, where they did like the big box art for it, where it was like very 80s.
Love it.
Yeah, it's great, and as you said, they're going at the moment for like a fucking mint.
Fucking love everything. Yeah, like literally. Again, I don't know how people toy collect now, but then again, I don't know how people collect anything now because literally, if you are not pre-ordering it or buying it right when it comes out, you're never gonna get it. Perfect example. I tried to get a box of those like 25th anniversary Pokemon cards just so I could have them. Sold out fucking everywhere.
Yeah, they sell out immediately.
Yeah. Oh yes, this Chameleon. I remember this one with heads that he could put on.
Yeah, a Jameson, a Spider-Man, a Venom head. It was all fantastic stuff. I think I've got a picture of the new stuff as well now.
Yeah. Especially this looking Chameleon. Like, he would never look like this again in the comics. Like, he just wears suits now.
Yeah. He's still got that head, but he never wore that, like, weird, like, commander outfit he used to wear.
Yeah. Never again. Wonder why. If I wrote Spider-Man, that'd be my first thing. Put him in the old costume. Have Chameleon be like, yeah, I found this in my fucking closet. And, like, the very clear, like, this is a gun from another toy set, but we made it look like a laser gun because Foxy couldn't shoot real guns.
Yeah.
How funny Fox, the most gun-loving network of them all, wouldn't let their kids shoot guns.
It's very strange. I wonder why.
That's always been the joke there, that Fox has always put on, like, the most raunchy, boundary-breaking shows, but have had, like, the most chaste and puritanical news.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, these uncanny boxes. Look at that. Oh, that's a good Gambit and Rogue right there.
Yeah, I think I used to have when these first came out, or like a set of them. I used to have that Gambit, but or a Gambit similar to that, because he had like a thing in the back which it was like a switch. You switch it and he like threw the cards, like threw them out and everything.
God, yes, I remember that. I had the worst X-Men figures. I had 2 Age of Apocalypse Wolverines, because they came with the little X-Men command center that you could put your figures in, and you could open the top and everything. I had Cable, and I had Bone Crusher of the Marauders. You know, the little guy who rides in the tank and doesn't do anything. I had Bone Crusher, and I think I had a Storm. So yeah, I had the worst X-Men figures. Like, no classic good ones. Like, I look at the classic good ones, and I'm like, how did I miss out on them?
I know, yeah. Well, again, that's the thing, because they're all the popular ones. They'd always go first. So, like, you see it in the stores now. You go into stores, and, like, when I'm looking for, like, Black Series figures, since I collect them, like, you go in, and it's like, oh, there's like, 40 fucking fins. And I'm like, I've got that one already. And it's like, no, I want a Constable Zuvo or something.
The best character.
Yes, the one that they marketed to hell and back and was not even in the film.
And again, you see, like, I have too many expensive addictions right now, too. I don't need to pick up a toy addiction, but they look so good. It's dopamine right into my brain. It's this or do heroin. Ooh, Saw Shot Batman. Yeah, we all remember that stage where Batman was just firing chainsaws at people.
Yeah. Remember when that happened in the Nolan film?
Look, guns kill, you know, this is the enemy of this is the weapon of the enemy. We will not use them. Chainsaws are fine. Batman's new thing, I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you, but I don't have to not shoot you with a chainsaw either. Suddenly crime drops in Gotham 200%.
What?
Yeah, apparently they're really afraid of the madman shooting chainsaws at them.
Batman's just started shooting, just came in and just started shooting chainsaws at everyone.
You kids with your Chainsaw Man animes, little did you know Batman did it first. It's also not enough that he's shooting chainsaws. He has to have, like, really stupid accents on his suit. Like, what is that? That's puke green.
Yeah, again, that came with it. You can't just have the chainsaws. They've got to have, like, a different, like, colored costume and everything.
Why?
Yeah.
So dumb. And he's got little goggles, too. Because, you know, safety first when you're shooting chainsaws.
Yeah, no, of course.
Oh my god, is this literally just Sith accessories? Oh my god.
So this was a thing in particularly this line, this episode 1 line. I'm trying to find the yellow one that everyone knows, but, like, yeah, so they would package up, like, a bunch of accessories and sell it for about the same price as like a normal figure.
How have I never seen this before? This is fucking shameless.
Yeah, there was this one. There was like a Naboo set, which is coming up now, and I think there was like a desert one, like a Tatooine one.
This is madness. This is goddamn ridiculous. Again, Star Wars is ruined. No, Star Wars ruined itself a long time ago. Anything else is an improvement on selling accessories for as much as a figure. Oh my god, I am a little sick right now.
Yeah, so they'd sell them, and, like, yeah, they were about the same price as, like, a normal figure, like a Luke Skywalker figure you could buy, and, like, you'd buy it to, like, yeah, have more accessories for your figures, I guess.
Galling, totally galling.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it.
And the worst part is you know these probably sold pretty good, or else why would they make them? Because some people are just such obsessive Star Wars fans.
Oh, yeah.
I need everything.
Oh yeah, I'm fairly certain they sold pretty well, because I don't remember ever really seeing them. Like, I do remember seeing some of them in stores every now and then, but yeah, I have to imagine they would sell, because yeah, there'd be that one person who's, I gotta have it because it's got the double-bladed lightsaber in it, or, you know.
It's I need everything. It's the person who's like, well, I need to buy one to open, one to display, and one to put away. So I'm not only gonna buy one, I'm gonna buy 3 of these.
And I don't even think I can't find any pictures of, like, the back of them. So, because I think they were for, like, specific characters only, as well.
Right. Yeah. That's madness.
Yeah,
I can't believe I didn't know about this.
It's great, yeah. And I think that's the only one they did it for. I don't remember ever seeing, like, any episode 2 ones, or, like, any. They don't do them now, of course. But yeah, I don't remember seeing anything else like that. Just for episode 1. Again, they sold fucking kitchen sink in episode 1.
Yeah, thank you, David. Just imagine being the kid who gets only the accessories under the tree.
Yeah, oh, we couldn't find the figures, so we just bought you all the accessories. There was quite a fair few of them on sale, you know?
Cruelest fucking joke ever. That kid grew up to be a serial killer, no doubt about it.
As Jason says, the Gundam property is doing this currently again. Yes, they do that all the time,
Oh
Gundams.
my.
I don't buy into that. They sell you packs where it's like blade accessories and shit.
And like even that's a little less galling because it's like, okay, they're not toys, they're models. They're model kits. You're
True.
buying model
You're
kit
buying
accessories.
you're buying kits that like enhance the model diorama you've got or something. Yeah.
I mean, say what you want about the Star Wars toys, but they are still, for the most part, supposed to be toys that you're allowed to play with and everything. So that should be the idea, even though I know that's not always the case.
No.
But yeah, god damn, you taught me something, Matt. You stole a little of my joy and gave me less faith in humanity because of this.
Yeah, well, I think people were pretty outraged when it happened. I can't really remember it, but I do know in the following years, people were like, "I can't believe that was actually a thing," because I never saw it again.
This is some shit you could only get away with like pre-Twitter and like pre-big internet. Like I'm sure they were mad in the forums about this, but it didn't go beyond that.
Yeah, like I'm looking at Star Wars toys now from like the years before that, where it was I think it was the Power of the Force line, and it's just all just figures with like accessories. There's no like accessory packs, you know, nothing like that. Yeah.
Jason's telling us, or sorry, Winford's telling us the Transformer toys do that too with blast effects and everything. Really?
Really? Okay.
Really? Huh.
Speaking of Transformers, I actually have one.
Yes, we haven't covered any Transformers.
A Transform, which is, to my understanding, it is a. I just got to find it. It was a licensed thing, but not licensed Transformers. I think it's licensed what the thing it transforms into as. I think.
I'm a weird Transformers fan, and I've mentioned this before because I didn't grow up with the OG series. I grew up with Beast Wars and Beast Machines, which will always be my reference point for it. Will always be my series. I know they kept making like 100 different series, and like anime series and American series that are kind of based on the movies. I feel like that the same way I feel about Ninja Turtles, and that is like I don't know where to start because there's so many, and some are continuations of others, and some are not.
It's weird, like Transformers. Like I never see, like I know they exist, like the premium format Transformers, but I always see them in like shops where in like the little packaging where it's like they kind of look kind of cheap.
Very, I get that too. Oh my god, a Thomas the Tank Engine Transformer. Is this official or is this like some fan made
it's got like a little like seal, like Thomas seal thing there where I can't read it because it's shitty quality.
Which makes you think that that's official, yeah.
Yeah, again, and it kind of, again, you can't see the toy, but it looks kind of like kind of somewhat official.
I was gonna say if it's a fake, then it's an excellent fake.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Now here's the thing, I question the validity of this, but at the same time, someone just showed me this today. On the official Disney shop right now, if you go there, you can buy a Toy Story Transformer that's literally a Transformer of all the different toys united.
No, oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Apparently, and they're sold out too, which means they went fucking fast.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
It is. It went pretty quick, and then I'm like, oh, that's such a cool idea. It's mashing up two things I like. And then I'm like, wait, but the Transformers are like sentient beings with thoughts and feelings and emotions.
Yeah,
They're not like the Megazords.
Don't think about it.
Literally, you've created a Cronenberg monstrosity is what you've created.
Don't think about it.
Oh, Power of the Jedi. Yes, I remember these.
Again, this is like what I'm saying. This is the years, like a couple of years before the episode 1 stuff, where you'd get a figure and all of the fucking accessories you can fucking think of.
Market it all.
Yeah, and I imagine that probably sold really well. I imagine I definitely would want one of them. I still want one of them.
Yeah, really, even sell all the things. Yeah, this very particular type of box art where it's like we don't have the new movies yet, and we're still kind of leaning on the old stuff, but we kind of want to try and make it look new.
Yeah, so that again, like it's the Power of the Jedi. I think this was from like 98, 99. So they've got like the Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan down there in the corner, but with like Luke and Darth Vader and all that sort of shit.
Yep. Winford helping us out again. The premium Transformers are part of the Masterpiece line. Okay,
yeah, because I've seen them in like specialty shops.
I see them on the same website because I think the people who have the license to make that also make like the really fancy ass Digimon statues.
Ooh, okay.
Like, they don't even make toys anymore for Digimon here in North America. It's like, look, you can get a super cool Omniman statue and shit.
Okay.
Where it's like big and detailed and all the other shit. I always see them side by side because I guess people who are into one are into the other.
Yeah, because every now and then I see like something on Twitter for the current Transformers stuff that's happening where I think they released like some new what's his name, Optimus Prime, but he looks like the G1 one. And it looks really cool, really like detailed and everything. And
they re-released the original Megazord again this year, and it's like super die-cast and amazing. But also you can take the individual parts apart and assemble it.
Yep.
And again, my fucking finger just over it, and they're like, thankfully it doesn't come out till next year. You can just pre-order it now. And I'm like, oh good, I'm safe. I'm safe.
Yeah, to pre-order for fucking $10,000 or whatever the fuck.
It was more affordable than that. I think it was like $150, and I'm like, that's not bad.
That's not too bad. Now, you're talking about Transformers and Toy Story and Disney and all that. There's one that I just found that I actually kind of remember, like, this particular line. I don't remember it being Transformers actually branded, but I do remember this particular line of Star Wars stuff, and it's like Star Wars Transformers.
Oh shit! How do I not remember these?
I remember it from like mid 2000s.
Oh shit! Yeah, the Millennium Falcon turns into a thing. Oh my god! Yeah, how are these not bigger hits?
Not just it. It's got like two little Han and Chewies that sit in the Transformer, but the Transformers transform into them.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah, okay, that's why these weren't bigger hits, because they're confusing.
yeah, but I remember there was like heaps. There was like a here I actually got some of them at the moment. There's like a Death Star one.
Oh shit!
And like a Boba Fett one.
Does the Death Star turn into Unicron? Because Unicron's basically already a goddamn Death Star.
That would make sense, but no, it turns into Darth Vader.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Because you got to keep it within universe.
Now there's a fucking crossover. I'm shocked they never made Star Wars and Transformers. Yeah. They're all space. Imagine Megatron talking to Darth Vader. Imagine fucking Unicron eating the goddamn Death Star.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I know that sounds like, the worst kind of wanky fan fiction, but, there's $1 billion to be made in wanky fan fiction.
It'll make a bunch of fucking money.
No, it doesn't have to be good. It made a bunch of money. Oh, yeah, okay, that doesn't look terrible. It's a little over-designed, but it's not terrible.
It's not too bad, yeah.
And again, like, when you're done, you have a pretty good-looking Death Star.
Yeah, the Death Star doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, you got, like, a nice-looking conversation piece for your Death Star.
Yeah, you can put it on your coffee table.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And like, oh, hey, look, it transforms. I remember Battle of the Planets, that short-lived thing? Yes. I had the planet that ate planets. I did. It was like, if there was nothing to do with it, because I think they only ever made the one, and you didn't have other planets you could eat, but I had it. And I totally made it my Death Star, because I didn't have a Death Star. I'm like, fuck it, it's the Death Star now.
Yeah, I remember I had some toy that was like, looked like a Death Star. And it had a thing, and you could like screw it open, and like it'd like fold open, and it had like all these little figures. I have no idea what it was from, or like where I got it from, but I had it, and I remember it looked exactly like a Death Star.
Cyborg Darth Maul makes me laugh because he would come back as a cyborg.
Yeah, the bottom half is actually is like canon.
Yeah, this shit predates a lot of stuff, actually. Who knew the Transformer toys knew what the fuck was up?
Well, I think this is probably around the time he came back as that, about 2005-ish, 2006-ish.
Goddamn.
Oh my god, there is a Yoda one.
Oh no, what's Yoda? Do I want to know what Yoda is?
Yoda goes from... What's he transformed from? It's just a picture of the Yoda. Oh, he transforms into a cloned gunship.
Oh, okay.
As Yoda does,
I mean, he was on that clone gunship that one time, so obviously that's the ship that is most commonly associated with him.
His iconic Yoda's gunship.
Yeah. Do or do not, there is no gunship.
No, it looks pretty awesome. It looks just like Yoda in armor, and it kind of has like a samurai feel to it.
Oh yeah, I mean the Vader had a real samurai feel to it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm cool with putting more samurai stuff on Star Wars stuff. I'll never not have a problem with that. Oh, yeah, it's not that bad, actually.
It's not too bad.
Like, it could be way tasteless and way worse. Someone actually, took some time and effort to get into these.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think that's about it for them.
We've been here for a while.
Been here for almost 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah, wow, can't say people got freaking shortchanged on this one. We hope that if you are watching this Christmas Day, which is when I'm going to put it up, we hope we made the day merry and helped you kill some time in between food and family and everything else. Here's hoping when your uncle starts shit at the table, you can just pop us in.
Yeah, we were only like scraping the top of the barrel on these fucking bootlegs. Yes. There's so many more. This
may need to be a holiday tradition, Matt. We may need to come back and do more of these when the time is right. We should definitely do like the nostalgic and here's the good ones.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, everyone, we'll start winding this one down. And thank you so much for joining us. And thank you so much, Matt, for coming up with this idea. This was so much fun.
I don't know why we didn't think of it earlier.
This was a fucking blast. This is great. We should do this with more things. That needs to be our New Year's resolution. Different types of podcasts, because the comic multiverse is fun, but there's totally more stuff we could be doing.
Yeah, I mean, we talked for almost 3 hours on just shitty, like, figures
Bootleg
and toys and everything. I'm sure we could do something with, like, video games or, like, movies or something.
Oh, yeah. Again, in 2022, the Comic Multiverse is the Comic Multiverse Podcast Network, where we're doing different shit.
The conglomerate.
The conglomerate. When most people start podcast networks, they hire other people. Nah, it's just us, though. We don't want to share what little money we make. Also, thank you, everyone, for all the donations. That's a big help, and that's going to help us pay off all the bills in the new year.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so thank you, everyone, for coming and showing up and spending your Monday night with us. We know that's a lot to ask sometime doing shows back-to-back. We appreciate it. Also, too, hey, if you are watching this live when it's happening, Wednesday night around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and the Tabletop RPG guys, we're going to be doing our charity stream for Capes and Crooks. I wrote a special Christmas annual for all those guys. We're going to hang out. We're going to have fun, and I'm going to hopefully raise $500 for singleparents.org. And again, you can donate that on the stream. You can donate it via my PayPal, and I'll make sure that goes where it needs to go.
Nice.
I waited to the week before to start drumming up interest, so that's why I'm doing it here. Also, thank you as always to the people who always sponsor the show, Manscaped and Esker Stealth Wallets. Again, even though it's Christmas, you can still totally get those while the time is right. And I will leave those links down in the description to get your big Cape Jewel Comic Multiverse discounts.
Yeah, it always all helps.
It sure does. So until next time, everyone, Matt and I will probably be coming back to you sometime in the new year. As always, we appreciate you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. You make the job worth it. You're the reason we keep talking into microphones and why we're going to keep talking into microphones. And that's why we want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holiday, whatever you're celebrating out there. Be safe, be happy, and have one for us, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry everybody.
Catch you guys later.
Bye-bye.